Okay, hello. We're going. Hi, how you doing? It's GenSekai. Okay. Before anything else, let me remember to do my first spiel, which is this is a Patreon-sponsored product, allegedly. It is brought to you by our patrons, which includes Adam John Architect 10, Black G, Carlos Dragon, Ferris, Jerry Vasquez, Just the Fae, John Sandoval, Legendary Boss Hunter, Liam Kessler, Regent Raptor, Rise of Kenny, Row, Robin, Trevor, Sean Pyre, some guy named Bob, 723, and Varian the Crow. If you like what we do and want to see us do more, consider supporting us on Patreon. Get access to episodes early on, some other goodies that really helps us out. Thank you for your support, viewers. Thumbs up. You can't see my thumbs up, but I'm doing it. Not the double thumbs up, though. Okay. Second thing. Hold on, I have to take a sip of water. There was a little bit of preamble of this, internet, in case you can't tell. I had to tell us to start the episode like 3 times. Okay. So, slight elephant in the room. If you're listening to this, you will notice Card has decided to leave the group for his own personal reasons, citing irreconcilable differences. So, we are going to give him a very polite professional farewell. I will say that we wish him the best of luck in his future endeavors, and we are going to move swiftly on, because that is ours and his business and not yours, internet.
Also, it's fucking hot.
Yeah, Dallas is fucking melting right now, so...
Aren, why aren't
Also,
you melting?
Aren is melting because it's literally in his server name as well.
Why am I not melting? Because I was dealing with this all day at work, so I'm kind of I'm already melted.
The
Also,
pain has
wait,
become
Aren-
tolerable.
Aren, do you have air conditioning?
No, but I do have 2 fans literally pointed at me constantly right at the moment. So.
Okay, so
I
you
feel
have
like
one more
such an
fan than I do.
I feel like such an asshole because I have a heater at my feet.
Well,
Well,
you
you
live in a
live in
different climate zone than
fucking-
It's only
Pennsylvania.
72 where I am, so it's
71, and I
Ah,
still
you
got my air
bougie
conditioning going.
Okay, no, yeah, if you have a heat, I
also in
will
the
call you
basement.
I will call
also
you
in
an
the basement, so it's
asshole,
cold.
but if you're using a heater when it's 72, I will call you weak.
I'm in the basement. I'm in the basement, so it's actually chillier than.
No, I don't
No.
need the heat on in the blankets until it's at least 60 degrees. But that's because it is currently 86 degrees at 8 o'clock at night.
I also
so
wear a jacket everywhere, so whatever.
you're just a cold-blooded boy. You're just a winter boy.
I'm like the opposite of you in every way in that aspect.
Well, I haven't lived in a place that's casually 100 degrees.
Okay,
Anyway,
I don't live in that part.
Welcome to the pre-show, everybody. This is what we were dealing with before. Okay,
Sorry.
we're beginning the session.
Anyway, where were we?
Okay, yes. So,
were
you guys were
Batmaning.
preparing for your stakeout. I think you guys found all your stuff. We're just gonna say for simplicity that while you guys were waiting for dusk, because you were gonna wait until decently darkish hours. While you're waiting for that, Nanashi gets a burpee. Nanashi gets a message saying, his grandfather needs him for something back at the farm, and he has to rush off to deal with that. And you guys are busy on a job, so you are not going to accompany him, and that is where we part there. So was there anything? I know we had a lot of RP and other stuff going on at the end of the session, but did anybody forget anything they needed for staking out or anything like
Can I
that?
list off what I think we had planned just to see if it reminds anyone we forgot anything?
Well,
You
we
can
know
just say my
We can go over the
name.
plan. We can go over the plan.
So let's see. We were going to position ourselves around the area I think, Porter predicted where it would happen. And then I think Mortis was going to try to make us look like wooden stone architecture. I was at Leona's going to get on the roof. Ryahn would going to be on a tall point so he can do bell sentry, and then Porter I think would be on the ground.
I mean, I think all of us were going to be on the rooftops except for Porter.
I was not going to be on the rooftops. I do not have the coordination or athletics
And
to
Ryahn.
do anything on the rooftops except fall.
It's very easy to fall.
Well, it is easy to fall, but the stopping yourself from breaking everything is also
I got
athletics and coordination.
Leona got bolas, and
Okay, so you did buy some bullets.
God
I'm not
damn it
sure
again.
what everyone else.
Damn it, this
I'm not
gift
sure what
keeps
else.
coming back.
I'm not sure what else. Not right now. Well, could you do it just so we don't? Thank you.
No,
So
I
we
got
get
rid of it.
distracted.
I begunned
Okay.
it.
Thank you. But
That's
let's
a
see.
deep cut
What
of a
else?
game
Everyone else grab? I guess in
reference.
preparation would be like if we're gonna like tie. I think Dallas got a net.
Yeah, actually.
I got
that's
a
good
net,
question.
yeah.
Yeah, so you did get a gladiator's net. Okay.
I got a net, a spyglass, and a hooded cloak.
Alrighty. Okay.
One of those is mostly just a fluff item.
Ryahn, I know you were going to take more of a central position because you want to try and cast Scry to find things.
I was talking about that, but I think I'm just going to save it and possibly try and do some alarm spells with alteration, rather.
Okay, that works too. Because you do have 3 stores you think are going to be targets in a rough area.
Yeah. I'll probably do it because you said, I remember that they were kind of all lined up on the same street. Maybe not too close
they're probably
to each
scattered
other,
over like a
but
block or 2.
I'll probably then just try and set an alarm on like kind of the further away building.
Sure.
And then be kind of more centralized to the other 2.
Okay. Oh, though this does remind me of something I figured out. I think this was earlier in the week because I was doing some stat block for something. I don't remember, and I don't remember if it came up yet. And you guys can tell me if I already said this, but I was reading through some talents, and I do actually believe that, though it's not explicitly stated in the magic rules, to maintain concentration, you do have to be within range.
Oh.
Because the Master of Illusion talent says that while you are maintaining an illusion, you do not need to be within range of it.
Oh, okay.
So I do believe that technically that is an assumption without special talents or other
Follow-up
rules.
question: is there a thing that describes for illusion spells where you have to be in range for it all times?
No, not at least in the card. I didn't read the
Okay.
full description in the EPG, but I didn't.
Because I just wondered if it was not more of
rules.
it was a way it had a special exemption.
Yeah,
it
I
unexempted
double
itself.
checked for mask, and it didn't seem to have any specific call out. So yes, I do believe based on that rule that you do have to be stay in your chosen range to keep concentrating.
Okay.
I'm doing the okay symbol in my hand here.
All right. Well, the range of my alteration would be medium.
That's still pretty decent. That's a couple dozen yards.
So I'll probably be closer to that kind of further away business, and kind of,
yeah.
In theory, we'd use my alarm spell to kind of keep watch on that one while everyone else is a little more focused on the closer to. Does that sound good, everyone?
Sure.
There was a little slight buffles to potions and potion making. Does anybody want to pick up any of the new junk before they set out?
Let me double check that, actually.
I think Porter now has the Scrivener tools like he has been keeping.
No, those are mine.
Those are,
yeah, right.
Thank you for remembering.
I thought that was... Never mind.
No, I have leather and woodworking. I can work with bone, but I just borrow Dallas's tools for that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. I thought...
Dallas is the one who's going to be all like, I am Bone Man now.
I thought I would keep it in theme.
I did just get alchemy this last session, but I don't have an alchemy kit yet to really do anything.
Could probably buy one after this.
Yeah.
There we go,
Figured I'd
potions.
probably
I was
do
like,
that.
wait a minute.
We will get paid.
Let's see here.
Currently, you guys are on about 1 day's worth of expenses, which isn't a lot.
Yeah. Let's see.
Unfortunately, we can't milk it for all it's worth, sadly.
I mean, you could, but
yes,
you guys
that's
have
a
done,
bit,
you guys have
bit
done a little
scummy.
too much prep work.
Unless we like make a deal with him about it to be like, never mind.
No, I think you guys should just take the fact that you have an extra share because a person left the party.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind having some paralyzing poison, but I don't have an accurate delivery system.
I could throw the flask.
Well, no, let's take that back. I can literally
like
control
sleeping
poison.
gas.
I have
Also, no,
divine-
you do not throw flasks of poison like that.
Yeah, no.
I guess you sleeping gas flask.
I mean, technically, you would throw poison.
No, blowgun.
Yeah, blowgun.
Fair.
Wouldn't that be venom?
Let's see here. But if the push comes to shove, I can throw out hold person. That is a spell I can cast, and I've put a lot of experience into being not shitty at divine.
Yep.
Let's see here.
Wait, hold person's what? Where is that under again?
Compel.
Compel. Yeah, because that was the thing I have prepped as well. Because
you don't really prep. Never mind.
Well, it's one of my shortlist spells.
Yeah, I'm about to say, technically, yes, you do prep spells because you need to know what the fuck you're doing ahead of time.
Yeah.
Mechanically, you do, but it's not. No, okay.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think there's any.
Dallas didn't do a funny voice. He wasn't speaking in character.
Let me see. Let me double check. I only got a single energy potion left, and I do. Yeah, I need to read here on stimulant. How long do they say they last to the end of the encounter? If I was to take one before we actually enter combat, how long does that actually last?
Usually it's like an hour or two.
I mean, I'm basically planning on either capturing him with this net or just beating him into unconsciousness.
Give him the bunkus in the. Let's see here. So, energy. If I was to pick up, an energy potion and 2 stimulant potions would be 130/4. That would be a average check, I believe, because 0, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
Oh, Ryahn, are you busy there, mate?
No, not particularly. Is there anything I'd help you with?
I was like, yeah, I was just checking me pouch there, and I found out that I'm a wee bit on the, he makes a drink motion on the medicinals. It's like, I know you're a far hand at that silver tongue nonsense. It's like, if I gave you the gold, could you go pick me up an energy potion, a couple of stimulants?
Of course. I'd be happy to. Gotta wait until a little later in the night anyway to set up our stakeout, so.
Like I said, might be a long night. You might want to get something to keep yourself pepped up too.
Fair enough.
Omega, I did actually have a rules question on that.
Go ahead.
Can I ingest energy potions?
Yes. No. Energy potions are okay.
Okay, then I will also pick up an energy potion. I just didn't know the rules.
I have purchased energy potions here in the city before, so.
Yeah, if these guys are okay with paying flat price, the alchemist probably has them.
Ooh, okay.
I'm not sure if this is.
I will be checking for the
definitely-
stimulants, though, so which I think are the more expensive ones. So.
Very slightly.
Maybe it's just.
Actually, no, typically I think they're cheaper, but they're more rare. Yes.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been, but we talked about this health potion, so I don't know there'd be a difference. But,
What?
Oh, that Mortis could drink health potions to be fine.
He explicitly cannot drink health
I cannot drink health potions.
Oh.
That's
That's why I asked. Because I specifically have to get a specialized health potion thing.
Yeah, magic cement.
All right.
That does have other uses.
In my case, magical wires. Or magic thread. But
Repair patches. But no, he does not benefit from painkillers, but the energy potion is different. He can still do that because it's mana-based.
it's cocaine.
Well, listen, I'm not going to ask what's in your energy potion. Just remember that it tastes like blue raz.
Yeah!
All right.
It's just cocaine.
So that would be 3 successes on my negotiation check to find some stimulant.
Okay. Should get you 10% off, I think. Yeah.
10% off? So that would be
36 gold for each one per.
What was that?
I will. 36
per.
Yeah.
Round numbers, they're nice.
Go ahead and get one for myself as well.
Why do numbers that aren't 0 or 5 even exist?
I don't know. I hate it. So that's 72.
No, you know, I could get that, but why do decimals exist? That's the real question.
Because of mathematicians, I think.
It's like we need to go even further beyond.
Fucking math people.
Quite a few things in math and science only exist because scientists and mathematicians are bored.
Sometimes it's needed for other things too.
Some mathematician, held a fucking apple and was like, behold, this is 1. Then he chopped it in half. Now what the fuck is this? And everyone had a fucking fit.
I mean, at least linguistically, that probably is, because, inventing 0 is a thing. So I assume at some point there was some kind of, at least, discussion about, okay, so we understand how cutting an apple in half works, but what the fuck do we call that? And some guy was like, fractions, baby. Let me tell you about my idea. Fraction. God, Freaking fractions.
Frickin' frack.
Okay, all right. But you guys have loaded up on drugs.
Drugs.
You've loaded up on
Drugs.
nets. Actually, this is
I'm gonna laugh if this combat is over in like 2 seconds.
It never is for the system.
Leona, how many bolas did you buy?
I think I bought 3.
Okay. All right.
I also technically have 2 hand grenades, but
Yeah, that was for a different time. Let's not use those in this nice town.
We might have to deal with the rogues. The rogues if they show up.
Let's not use the hand grenades in this nice town.
I'll try.
You guys been 10 GP? JP? GP? I forgot how to make J and G sounds.
Well, you are the GIF man.
I am the GIF man.
I was just posting that in response to Loth mentioning Super Coffee.
Yeah.
Is it a GIF or a GIF? I don't know. I don't fucking care. I'm gonna say both. Fuck your linguistics. They're all wrong anyway.
I only say
Language is
GIF.
wrong, actually.
I only say GIF because whenever I say GIF, I associate it with peanut butter.
That is super fucking fair.
Definitely, I think, for a lot of people. But okay, all right. Anything further on stakeout time?
Did you guys have a time window or no?
We have a time window. Mir
It's
was
vaguely broad.
It's vaguely broad. It's like past midnight, like between midnight and fucking morning or something. And
In
we
the
just have the
darkest hours.
Yes. Shoot. I'm battling with myself of something I want to do, but I don't know if it's appropriate. I want to borrow the scrivening set and take some of the dire boar bone and start making some stuff. I'll just whittle on the fucking street.
Yeah.
Is anyone opposed to me doing that? I might not be the most alert doing it, but I will be there.
It's your call.
I'll be looking for this guy anyway, and I'll be trying to get it. So,
Aren, what'd you think?
That's fine. I'm gonna have one of the places like an alarm spell, so that should alert us if anyone actually.
Well, I could
goes
probably
there.
set up by one of the shops. If the thief sees, someone, right by the shop, they might be less inclined to hit that one in particular.
Though, of course, if you are whittling or technically scrivening, that will blend in more than just wandering back and forth with a lamp.
True. So yeah, that'll be part of my disguise. I will set up by one of the potential shops, and I will be working on some bone work.
Okay. I think I said what the 3 shops were, but I've forgotten because it's not important.
Mm-hmm.
3 shops.
3 shops.
Just call me Bone Daddy.
I'm not going to do that.
Sorry.
Okay. Leather Daddy. Baby saves the town.
I can't stop. I never can stop with that. Oh
Well, no, the Bone Daddy.
I feel like such a dick because I actually don't like this.
The Bone Daddy thing is from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of jokes there, but
How's it going, Bone Daddy?
Okay, so I want to make myself a bone mala. A dire boar bone mala.
right. You have still loads of bone.
Yep.
Whittling bony beads is not hard.
Yes, but it takes a very
especially-
long time. So,
True. Well, you need to make 108 of them.
yes, I do. So, Porter's just going to set up with Morty's screaming joint. He's going to take up a shop. He's going to be like, he's going to have a bowl. He's going to have some bone. He's just be like, shk, shk,
Yep.
shk. And he's going to be there for, well, from now until stakeout. And we'll see if I can get done before we actually before something happens. But let me double check. Mala is under Longu. It's 7, and then bone adds a modifier of +2, I believe. Yes. So that means...
Should be 1 difficulty increase.
Yep. So that will be...
Any other stuff y'all want to be doing? Obviously, he's taking his time on this.
I'm just gonna find a good spot to blend in as a gargoyle and just start.
Right.
I just don't really have anything else to do.
This is... bullshit.
Oh,
Yeah.
you've been oh my, what the fuck?
The dice are evil.
The dice just kicked you in the nuts.
They really fucking did.
Well,
I don't think you wasted it. It's just
you can still spend some of your crafting results, so you can.
I will make a schematic for a mala, and I will add a blue to my next survival check.
Okay.
My next crafting check.
Yep. Technically, your next check using the same skill.
Yeah.
All right, so you've permanently reduced this by 1. You don't need to really recoup the cost because
I don't know. It
still
just
got
reminded me
cost.
of this. It just log, carve, something.
Nothing happened.
You know, it's instead of making one about a cool wrestling move, it's about you made a carving of a bear somehow.
No, I know what happened. Lucky found out literally every possible thing to not do.
Probably. Anyway, I gotta write this down. Oh wait, I gotta write this down in my adventurer's log. Schematics.
Yeah.
Mama. But no,
Okay,
I'm
so
pretty sure
square
like I failed, so that's gonna eat up literally all 6 hours, or until whatever we start this. So.
Until you decide to call it quits. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably around dusk now. So you're just whittling and just going, no, a triangular prism bead doesn't work.
What?
Throw it out.
What is this decahedron? I feel like it's gonna scream at me.
How do I make them round? Crunch. Nope, that didn't work. Crush it in your palm. On the other hand, now we have bone meal.
Does sandpaper exist?
Probably something like it. There'd be coarse paper for polishing.
But honestly, for making soup balls, you probably need like oil and sandpaper or a sanding belt.
Well, I don't know how smooth they need to be. That's probably a process Porter doesn't get to at this stage.
Nope.
But okay.
Should I just be able to climb up to a roof or just roll for that?
No, you guys have plenty of time. You can take your 20 minutes or whatever. So.
No,
You can get
I
to
was
the
just
top.
gonna get into a nearby position where a gargoyle would not look completely out of place.
We should
That's
probably
fair.
cast
There are a
alarm
decent number of
spell.
houses and stuff here. So why don't you also, Mortis, cast Mask to become Gargoyle?
I would. I think it's the easy one.
Yeah, I think it is easy. Yeah, because you can just choose to do it to yourself. That's not like an additional option. That's just either you create an illusory object or you change your appearance. And being a
Yeah.
Gargoyle is a silhouette 1 creature, which is a
Yeah, and
construct.
I-
So
Yeah. Oh, and I don't have my armor on, I should say.
right, yes, that is important.
Although I do have my weapon drawn, but I don't take any penalties from that because it's exclamation point space roll, right?
No,
No.
no space. Just exclamation point roll, then space.
Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah. Advantage.
Okay. You haven't really made yourself look like a gargoyle. You think? Actually, it's really hard for you to check. No, you rolled
Am I-
advantage. You're pretty sure you're not a gargoyle.
Am I able to try that again?
Oh yeah, you take two strain every time, buddy.
I know.
I got 1 success and 1 disadvantage on my roll.
All right, I think for 1 we can do the usual. You can decide to take a wound or a strain.
Okay, I'll take some more strain.
There you go. Now you're
Hey.
a gargoyle.
Yeah. Okay.
Takes you a few tries. You're not used to this subtle magics.
And then
Your
while I'm
teacher is about hucking huge lightning bolts and curses and stuff.
True. Although now I can just rest and get my strain.
Yeah, basically. I mean, you have to maintain active concentration, but that's only one maneuver out of like all your actions, so you can probably just chill and strike your strain.
Also, I technically would have recovered 2 strain within that because of the 2 advantages marks. So I would only get 2 down.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Anything else in your setup, Leona? You're set in your place. Actually, this is a good question, Leona.
Several
Are you like
stealth,
trying to hide in any way,
Yeah, I
or are
was
you just getting advantage? Okay.
I was thinking of trying to like stealth myself.
Then yeah, go ahead and make me an average stealth check. Add a blue die to this because it is after dark now, and it is now concealment 1. There are street lamps. There are some businesses remain open for at least a couple hours after dark, so there's some light spilling out into the street. There are town guards with lanterns on foot patrols as well. Who probably pause to give you guys nods while you're on the street corner because they're part of this whole operation, stuff like that. So it's not pitch darkness, but there is low light because it is after dark.
I added knack for it, but I don't think that matters in this case, 'cause that's just
No, because you're not eating any penalties right now. In fact, you have a bonus.
got a message, but the bots are evolving. It's like, ugh. One bonus?
Yeah, 1 boost die.
Okay.
Concealment 1.
Oh, also, I will be keeping an eye out with my spyglass.
Okay.
Gargoyle with a
Can I
spyglass.
I need to go check if I actually would have.
It's artistic.
No, that's just
You are
device.
stealthed. Actually, this is a good question. Does Leona have a cloak?
I feel like she'd have a layer over just the I guess the arm, like the vest and stuff. Yeah.
Okay, so you have a nice, dark neutral colored cloak you just throw over yourself. You look like a slightly misshapen roof panel.
Works fine.
Alarm. Okay.
Big hobbit energy.
Okay. All right. And so your Watchums beginnums. So I would like everybody to make me a hard vigilance check with 1 black die for concealment.
Okay. Hard is 3 purple?
Yes. Difficulty 3. Though I will also say, because you guys have pre-planned, add a boost die.
What letter's black?
Yes.
Yeah.
S,
that's-
okay.
Here we go.
I don't roll with many black die.
What the fuck?
I'm hated.
Boom!
Yes, the person with skill in this does a good.
Yes, no, I do have 2 vigilance. That
It's
is
just
fair.
not a class skill for me, so it's just expensive.
See, that's the thing. I
No,
have a
stop
2
it.
in a lot of my class skills because I had about 6 of them, and I'm a construct.
True. Okay. Porter notices nothing. He's busy trying to figure out this bead situation.
I figured.
I got 1 advantage.
Okay.
I technically did get 2 threat in my roll, but
Whoops.
Yes. No, I think I figured out how this works. Leona doesn't see anything.
probably hear
However,
something.
nope.
Oh.
Yeah, hard checks are hard.
true.
Wait.
Now, if this was a
Yeah,
cool
like,
check,
actually, speaking of which, Dallas forgot a die.
Yeah, I was about to say.
You should reroll
Oh.
add P.
okay.
Literally
How
type
do-
exclamation point reroll space add space P.
Oh boy.
That should
Well,
add
that-
another.
there goes
You
my
got 3
success.
successes
It won't
and a
make you
triumph,
fail.
so
It
it's
won't
going to be
fail.
very
Oh,
hard
it-
for you to fuck it up. Like I think the worst you can do on 1 purple is double failure. So
No, he's just
the
gonna
main
get
thing will
another
just
threat,
be
and
do
he's
you
gonna
get
get 3
5
threat.
more threats. No,
Oh,
nothing. It was blank.
nothing.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
Out there.
Okay, so I got the perfect one for this. So I randomly determined about 3 hours into your stakeout, Mortis, gargoyle that he is, with his spyglass, spots a hooded figure, Pretty typical stuff. A dark blue-gray hooded cloak, maybe some light riding gear under it, and just out of the with your spyglass, you can see kind of just peeking out of under the cloak, but out of like the top of their pants, there's a little white cat tail. There's some little white cat ears denting it. So you're like, aha, I've got them. Shit, they're the farthest shop from me because you did get 2 threat. But you have positive ID through your spyglass. From your position, Mortis, you see that where Leona is hiding, she is closer. Like, she's probably only 2 or 3 rooftops away, but she is currently looking in completely the wrong direction right now. So, you have the sight, the target. They have clearly not noticed you with that triumph of yours. What do you want to do?
Okay. Hold on, I need to read something first before I make my decision.
Okay. By the way, to let everybody know, because this is how I randomly determined it, if Mortis doesn't do anything right away, or doesn't do anything that catches the thief's attention, that is the shop that Ryahn has alarmed, so they would roll stealth versus his Arcana pool next.
No, I understand. Wait, would I know that?
Yes, you would know that that's the one he has the alarm on.
Okay. That does change what I'm going to do, though. Okay, this is a weird question to have only been brought up now, but is there a hold action?
No.
Okay.
That is like the one thing that GeneSys doesn't really do. You just normally in structured time, you just
Take a different time slot.
Yeah, you just take a lower slot. So if you want to say like you're waiting for something specific, you just let me know and I'll give you first dibs. But there's no like holding actions because we're in narrative time.
Yeah, I think I'm going to hold until the alarm is either triggered or not, basically.
Okay, so you keep your eye on the prize. All right, so...
Wait, one question.
Yeah.
Sorry. Is there anything I can do to take time to increase spellcasting efficacy?
Spellcasting, I think the only thing you can do is if we're making a combat check, you could aim.
Okay, I'm going to aim, then.
Okay, you're going to aim. All right. Got it.
I'm going to aim specifically at the roof.
Fair enough. You're aiming. Got it. With spellcasting directly, there might be some extra effect buried somewhere, but off the top of my head, no. But anyway, okay. Ryahn, what's your Arcana pool?
It is 3 yellows.
Okay, so that'll be versus 3 reds.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'll roll this sneaky-like. No, I'm rolling their stealth against his Arcana pool, which is very good. Okay. So 3 reds. You don't have any boost dice or anything to this check, right?
No, because it's
Okay.
not lightning.
Because that would turn into setback dice. Okay. Oh, thank God this is set up so I actually have enough dice for this. Not to telegraph or anything.
I'm assuming he is a rogue, so I assume he has abilities that add to this check.
Another one of those.
I know it's not good to assume, but...
I mean, I've read most of the talent trees, and most of them don't really directly stealth. It's usually choice based.
But there are gears and other special abilities which may
There
increase your stealthfulness.
There are much items like that, yes.
Also, NPCs don't have to necessarily use the talent trees.
Also true facts. All right.
I assume if he's a cat burglar, he has stuff.
Okay, I think we got everything there. All
Stuff
right.
and things.
My favorite stuff and things. Nah, it's not picking up on Discord. Damn, I'm shaking the dice into the mic.
I can hear it a little bit.
Hear it a little.
Now Omega does math. This is gonna be one hell of a check. Okay, so gonna be that. It's gonna be that. Okay, those don't do anything. that gets canceled out. So that's 2 advantage. Those 2 cancel out. That cancels out. Wow. Okay. That's fairly baller. So that's 2 successes, 2 advantage, and 2 triumphs. Damn.
Okay, so he succeeded.
Yes. So
Can
basically,
I
how
function? Can I
Well,
functionally tell? Okay.
this? Probably. Though you may have a little bit of loosey goosey time. Basically, goes up to the apex of the roof. There's a small access to the you know attic or whatever, the loft of this shop. The cat burglar person kind of pads it out there. Whips out some tools, fiddles with the lock, slides it open like partway, pauses, kind of tilts their head a little, kind of glances over her shoulder, doesn't really notice you because you're a fucking gargoyle, and then kind of like opens up and like starts to noodle their way in. And you do not sense or spot any direct immediate response from
Okay.
Ryahn there
In
as
that
they
case,
are slurping inside.
In that case, I'm going to cast a attack spell at the roof next to Leona.
Okay.
You can't just.
No,
Can't
I
just,
have a
like,
plan.
quickly-
I have a plan.
If you're
Describe
just
it
trying to
to
make
us.
light and noise, you can just use a utility spell.
No. I'm trying to get 3 advantage
For what?
Why?
to teleport behind him.
Oh, okay. I mean, do you have to use the attack spell for that?
I have to use a spell.
Okay, so the lucky's point of utility. If you want to just like signal Leona, you can do that. Also, what's the difference on Flicker Step?
3 advantage.
No, the distance.
Long range.
Okay, all right, that does work. All right.
Yeah, no, I made sure. That's what I had to look
Okay.
up.
I just hope you told us to. Never.
I mean, then because we
Okay,
talked
then,
about it as a
then
signal.
I could conjure an object.
You could just make an. You could make it a
Dallas,
glowing
there's
arrow.
literally a spell called utility.
Oh, it's not on
can
my spell
just-
cards.
Do light, yeah, because it's
Oh.
just it's all narrative.
Generic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. If you want to just create light and sound to like let Leona
Yeah.
know or let Ryahn know there's a problem, yes, you can. Just
I
cast
think I
a
will.
spell.
So is that just an easy
That's
check?
an easy check, yes.
Yes, just like fucking.
Okay. Roll. Y.
It's true. It's not on the spell cards, but yes, it's in the list.
Did you add it, or was it just something to add later on?
No, it's always been there. It's just there's no additional effect. It's all simple.
God damn it.
So close.
So close. You could have
That's
double aimed,
fine.
technically. Damn.
Wait, can you?
Well, I don't actually, because he's not casting an attack spell. I don't know that he could actually aim in the first place, but I'll let him keep the boost die because he was trying to like lie in wait there. Okay, so you do not get to teleport, but you do flick out your hand, and I assume icy blue light,
Yeah.
kind of showers out from your rooftop spot at where Leona is.
Yeah, and then I'm going to start bolting towards that
Okay.
the area.
All right. Was this just light, or was this also sound?
You said the guy's trying to break in, right?
They're already in.
Yeah, they're noodling their way in right now.
It's kind of caught with their pants down, so yeah, I think it would be sound as well.
Okay, so no matter what, the rest of you, Leona, obviously you were in the vague direction of this light show. As you know, fireworks streak out. You're like, okay, I'm
Does
aware.
it form an arrow or anything, or no?
I mean, it's going to be over the building you're on.
Oh.
Yeah. So just over you.
Whatever you infer by that is up
Yeah.
to you, but it is on the building you're both on.
You probably
I guess
also
it's-
then see and hear Mortis moving across the roof also.
Yes.
I drop the illusion and I am just
Yeah.
bolting
Clunk, 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 clunk.
What direction
So-
is it going then?
towards you.
the third shop.
Oh, I guess I looked down then.
Well, no, not down. You're
It'd be behind you.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's like a rooftop over from you. Because just through the power of narrative stuff, you were closer to that one because you failed with lots of advantage. But Porter and Ryahn also obviously there's a fucking ice blue fireworks show,
All right, I guess I start
which
bolting. I
was
guess
not
the-
a pre-planned signal, but I believe you two can add 2 + 2.
It's in the shape of a smiling skull.
Okay.
Right, we didn't talk about signals. That was the one. That's what we
No.
got.
No. Oh, well.
No, but
Anyway,
I think
yeah.
when they say you'll know by signal,
Well,
Look, I'm
anyway,
assuming basics.
time to
okay.
move.
Ooh, pretty. Wait a minute.
Alrighty, okay.
That is Porter's reaction. Intelligence 1, y'all.
Wait.
No, that's fair.
High wisdom. The wisdom has
Okay.
kicked in. It's kicking a bit.
Alrighty. So, we're gonna begin. I will start by setting it this way. I'm gonna roll openly. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do this. Okay. So, they basically, with the light and sound, are just gonna, whoop, right back out of there, right back out of the window. Obviously, notice Mortis as a big man, bum rushing towards them, and are gonna start skedaddling over rooftops. So I will roll an initial check of coordination to see kind of where we're starting out from. Average. Got any bonus on this? No.
Surprisingly, I'm very good at this part of the thief interaction.
How far
Um,
away would it be?
okay.
The catching thief.
It's not based on range bands.
Okay. I was more checking because I wanted to see if I could try to throw a bola before we get to like a chase.
You were closer. They probably are in short, and they aren't moving anywhere because I rolled 3 advantage.
Okay.
I think in combat I can
Closer to
spend
short, 'cause
2
I
to
didn't-
increase defense by 1, right, for a turn.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say that basically they are surprised. I can say she because I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah.
The
I know Omega.
She is surprised. Leona, you can probably see now the details that with his spyglass, Mortis spotted earlier. There is in fact a cat person because you were pre-warned by crows. There is a cat bespoke under there with snow white hair and white ears and a white tail.
But is she putting out fires with gasoline?
No.
Okay.
And she's pretty surprised by this, so she doesn't really leave the rooftop, but does duck low and start sliding down the roof tiles opposite you. So she gets +1 range defense to start. So basically, you can either choose to use your action to huck a bola at her, or you can attempt a. If you're on rooftops, it's a average coordination check. If you're going by street level, it is a hard athletics check to keep up. So.
Oh, I messed it up. Fuck.
Yeah, I only do 1 action, so I can't throw and then try to make the jump.
No, not in the same go round.
Fair. If I don't move, can I try to aim and then throw, or no?
Yeah, you can aim and throw. It's not strictly speaking structured time, but aiming and throwing is something you can do in a single turn anyway. So yes.
Okay. I'd like to do that.
All right.
And at
Okay.
least-
So
I
the
also
snow
got-
leopard is
can avoid-
adversary 1.
Okay.
And currently has 3 ranged defense.
Damn.
Because of the extra. So you upgrade this. You turn your 1 purple die to a red die, and then add actually 4 black because concealment 1. And you're making
Am
a
I
range attack. It's dark.
stupid?
I really
Hold
should have
on.
upgraded my range.
Where is the whole you said it's under what
Compel.
spell type?
Compel.
Okay, that's not on the spell cards for some reason.
It's a GenSekai
Because I
thing.
made it up.
Yeah, it's in the.
Okay.
It's the GenSekai file.
Yes.
Gotcha. No, that's good to know.
I can read it for you real quick. Instead of the normal effect, the target is immobilized for the duration of the
Okay,
spell.
that's-
The target may perform an action and make a hard discipline check to break out of immobilize on their turn. It adds a modifier of +1.
So 4 setback, 1 red, and then my normal pool.
Yeah, then you're ranged.
Okay.
Because it is dark and full of terrors.
That could have been worse, but holy shit, the 2 blanks.
Take a strain. You just whip out a bola, just goes sailing right over her head, smashes a window in the next building.
All right, now I have 2 of those left.
All right, so that's your go. Mortis, you're on rooftops trying to catch up, so go ahead and give me an average coordination check, unless you want to drop down to street
Is that
level.
athletics?
No, coordination. That's edge
What is
based.
that based on then?
Agility.
Or, like I said, you can drop to street level.
I can't use
That
it.
would be
I thought you
athletics.
said we could use athletics for climbing and stuff.
For climbing, this is your parkouring over rooftops. It's a coordination check. You're trying not to fall off a roof.
It's a matter
I
of
will drop
balance
down
and
to
not
street
throwing your
level
weight
then.
around so you go hurtling off into the abyss.
Yeah, no, I will drop to street level then.
Okay, then make me a hard athletics check instead.
Great.
Because you
That's
can't
still,
go in straight lines, but you
That's
are
still
fast.
easy. That's still easier.
Yeah, you can sprint like a normal human and not have to worry about accidentally going through somebody's roof.
You know, hard athletics is still easier than easy coordination
Oh
for me.
god, I need to start putting points into coordination and stealth or
I mean,
coordination and range.
here's
I
my
just-
athletic
fuck,
score, so
God damn it! Why?
nothing.
Luckily, she didn't make any progress either, so you're
It's
able
like
to
Call-
kind of
It's
sprint
like Call
up
of Cthulhu
to
chases
the
all
right-
over again.
the right block, but you know
Can I
you're
take
like,
an
wait,
action
still on the
at
roof.
this point?
No, your skill triggers
Okay.
your action type effect.
Okay.
Ground boys, caster boys, what are you doing?
Porter will be slamming himself with land stride.
Okay, that'll be your action for this go.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make your cast check. Basically, we have full-blown comedy of errors. Keystone Cops is playing right now.
Let me double check.
I tried, and it's like I'm
Basically-
surprised. Mine could have been way worse or better, surprisingly.
Basically-
I will be athletics checking to try and get closer.
Okay. All right.
And I will be dropping my alarm.
God, the dice
Why
are just
rolling
fucking
rolling advantage today?
nuts.
Oh!
I mean,
What the fuck?
you did better than me.
I mean, I rolled the same goddamn thing in my coordination check earlier too. Like, we're just weird tonight.
Okay.
Someone will succeed eventually, and then we'll lead to like the
had-
one success.
Wait,
will lead
no,
to the result.
wait, no. Technically, my crafting check earlier was fucking divine. This says
Yes.
any divine check.
Yes, you should actually add a boost die.
Hang on.
It's your next roll to that skill check.
It's gonna be no Blank dice. It's
It
gonna be
is.
Blank.
It's gonna be another
There's two
advantage.
blank
Just
faces.
fucking
Here we
one.
go.
There's
Just
one in
fucking
3
one.
chance that it's blank.
Damn it!
It's blank. Of course. 33%.
Okay, what if the more advantage though?
Cold shot.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
healing 3 strain, and that
Gotta
was
get
from
boosted yourself.
previous. Then I have to take 2 strain from casting.
I got 1 success and 4 disadvantage on my athletics check.
Okay. Take 4 strain.
This is bullshit.
hard
As
for
you
you to run.
bolt straight up and sprint around through an alleyway connecting the stores to the backside where she is now on, and you are just bumping into every crate and barrel and bucket and house cat along the way.
But you're being fast about it.
Well, I that's why he's actually getting somewhere. He's just like, fuck it. Bonk, 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 bonk.
You fucking
Ow.
pinballs.
Okay, all right. She will once again attempt
Oh god, this
fucking
is
leave.
We're all fucking clowns. I
Coordination.
feel so ashamed of us being so low level. Fuck.
No, I mean, like I said, I didn't roll any better. And this, in case you didn't notice, she's supposed to be good at this.
I'm supposed to be okay at this.
I'm supposed to be amazing at casting spells. This is my fucking.
There we go.
signature
I got
spell.
1 success. So you need 1 success.
I hate that we
to
were
catch up.
defeated by 1 success. Gonna be the
Oh,
day.
God.
Yeah. So basically, at this point, she's like got her shit together. She's like, okay. Just jumps to the next rooftop over, starts clambering across it. Again, I will activate range defense because people are throwing shit at her. What do you guys want to do? Keep up the shape?
Is
I would
she
like
in
to-
range with me?
Yeah.
What check would it
well,
be-
depends on
would
what you mean
be-
by in range. How much range?
Can I cast Hold Person on her?
What's the default range? I mean,
Engaged.
Always can. Yeah. Okay. So you got to take at least 1 range for short.
I'm not gonna
He's
do that
already
then. That'll
4.
be ridiculous.
Okay.
What check would it be if I wanted to just? I need to format the words in my head, but I wanted Leona to be like yell something about how. Wait, we're trying to make sure you don't get killed. Please, wait.
That would be a social check. You probably want to be closer than yelling
Yeah.
distance for that. Okay.
Okay, I
Porter,
will just-
You have become land stride.
I will now proceed to give chase from the fucking.
Does that also give you haste, right?
Yes, it's haste and swift, so I cannot be
Okay.
immobilized.
I will allow you to, because you are super buffed, I will allow you to roll to start chasing.
All right. What is
Currently, the success we're looking for getting real up close and personal is 1.
that?
1 success to get up close and personal.
I'll probably roll my.
This is
coordination
a
after
athletics
this,
check,
so.
correct?
Yes.
And
You're
the
on street
difficulty
level. It's hard.
is.
Because you gotta obey street layouts. You can't Assassin's Creed this shit.
What's the difficulty?
hard. Threes.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. I'm spending a story point.
Solid. Solid choice.
Do I have anything for athletics? I don't think so. I am speed now. I do have haste and swift, so I will ignore difficult terrain. So that's nice.
So what exactly is Land Strider as a spell?
It's a spell. It's an augment spell. So basically, I gain a green to everything, and then I have the effects Divine Health, Haste, and Swift on it. Haste just basically gives me an extra maneuver gives me a free maneuver per turn, and Swift lets me ignore difficult terrain and cannot be immobilized. So I can become speed and become better at stuff.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Do it.
All right. Take a couple strain. But
Suddenly
I'm just
Porq.
gonna say that. I mean, I know you probably don't want to roll coordination checks, but would you be willing to get engaged with her on a rooftop?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah. Landstrider man just comes. You got your juice up. You're ready to go. You know, you got the Verna in this house, and you just start hauling ass. Jump that fruit cart. Dodge that cat, and just you fucking Hong Kong wire foo run up a wall.
There might be like some dents in the wall now.
Probably.
Probably a little, but yeah, you just land on the rooftop next to her, and she's just like, "What?" You know,
Good evening, miss.
Porq can jump.
ears sweep back, tail puffed out, just screeches to a halt on the rooftop. Tiles go everywhere. Okay, we'll go back to you guys in the next batch of runs. Leona, you want to also try and catch up?
Yeah, let me just do coordination.
Okay,
I
average.
sadly don't have.
You're good at
points in
agility,
this-
at least.
Yeah, I don't have points in this yet, but I just didn't think about that yet.
It's okay.
I do it.
Yeah. All right, Leona, you just get a running start and just jump across and land on the rooftop as well. Clunk. Hello there. All right. Ryahn, you're already in, short distance as well because you
All right.
caught up with her. Do you want to do anything in
I am
particular,
going
or
to zap her with whole person?
okay? All right.
I think it's kind of wave my staff and then shoot out a little line of electricity and tase her ass.
Okay. She is a Nimbusis, so this is opposed. But that means it starts at... Actually, I think No, you still have to add the difficulty, I believe, but it starts at average still, so it doesn't matter, because she's only got 2 willpower, no discipline. So it's whatever your regular check would be.
Okay. I will use a story point to activate my human ability to lower difficulty by 2.
Nice.
That's hacks. Actually, how many times can you use that?
Once per session.
Oh, per session. Never mind. Okay, it is not hacks.
Oh, it's a legally allowed loophole.
Yeah, the Porq one is you can add a black die at any time to increase the a melee combat damage by 2.
I don't even get one.
You get a
No,
lot
you
of
don't get an
those.
active ability. You just got a fuck ton of skills and an extra point of soak.
Yep.
1 success, 3 advantages. I will use that advantage to heal some of my existing strain.
Okay. So, did you call for any duration or stuff, or are you gonna have to concentrate on this?
I will have to concentrate on this.
Okay. All right. So you're just like hold, just kind of
There's probably a little yellow line attaching my staff to where she is.
yeah, and she's just kind of okay. You guys are you're pretty put together there. Okay. All right.
It's like Porter's just gonna hold on his hands like, talk later. We gotta leave. And Porter is literally just going to pick her up and throw her over her shoulder. It's like, let's go up before the other guys get here.
Give me a very vain attempt to break out with my no discipline. That's a no. Just you while her arms and legs are held at bay. well, technically just the legs, because you can still punch people with.
I know the Thieves Guild are in the area, right?
Yes, you guys picked up on that idea. I don't
Yeah.
think you guys. Actually, Leona rolled like a fuck ton of advantage on her vigilance check. She probably saw some of them lurking in alleys nearby, so you may or may not know.
I probably clue you guys off as we leave. I just don't know.
Well, no, I'm going to go into the streets.
Are you just gonna?
Okay.
Oh God!
Please don't pick
No,
a
I'm not
fight.
going to fight. I'm not going to pick a fight. I'm not
Then
going to
what
pick
are you
a fight.
doing?
Let's just go.
I'm making it so it's hard for them to follow us.
Okay.
Oh, okay. What's your plan?
I basically just I take my wand out. I go, "Hear me, winds of the frozen north," and I'm going to cast an alteration spell on the street
All right.
to
Make that shit.
make it difficult terrain.
Yep.
That is
Nope, that's sense, not
Oh,
alteration.
wait, as he runs past real quick.
Yeah.
That's true. I will wait for everyone to get clear, obviously. Well, all of us to get clear.
Yeah.
All right, Tall Mage, you stick with me. Nope. Wait. What?
Wait. What? This is a conundrum. What happened?
I know how this goes.
Oh, Jesus
okay.
Christ.
So
Does
you
someone have to
try
vote?
to
We
like
have-
just create an ice wall or a snowbank or whatever. You do not do that.
It's
And
now
suddenly there's a
black ice everywhere.
Porter maybe feels a tingle at the base of his neck, and suddenly there's a crack of thunder and just sleet.
Or maybe
An
snow.
unseasonable cold rain starts falling. It is now concealment like 3, and it's cold. But yeah.
I mean, that technically achieved what I wanted it to.
But I also
Yeah,
think that's
you-
a bad.
you-
You
you
treat
might
this something
see
beyond
the-
your caliber.
You might see the circle of like the 3 rings in the sky illuminated by lightning briefly.
Oh, now did I just piss off another god?
I was like, I'll tell you how to say sorry later, but we got to go.
Yeah, as you just have the cat girl tucked under an arm. And you're
Skedaddle,
just like,
skedoodle.
Brief stare at Mortis, and then run in the direction.
I
Mortis will
think
just kind of just sheepishly shrug, like,
Darkfrost. I don't know how you did that, but I thought that was beyond your ability.
I was just trying to create a snowbank.
Oh, you're.
Change the fucking weather.
you see some vague shadows of some hoodlum-like gentlemen in the night going like, where'd they go? I can't see them anymore. It's fucking cold, mate. I can't see anything. You might hear the distant tones of, oi, well, you guys, come on, get out of there. I can't see shit, boss. Pop. The sound of a punch. Oh, I didn't see that one coming, huh? Well, don't stop searching until I tell you to stop searching.
Suddenly,
So where are you guys going?
Attorney happens.
I don't fucking know. I'm following Porq. Or, Porter.
Let's see here.
Well, you have places you know. There is an inn. There is a guild hall. You could also ask this lady, the snow leopard, who, by the way, now that you've got a close look at her, she is a cat beast folk. Though the snow white hair and fur and icy blue eyes are a little unusual.
Mm-hmm.
You would say that she's probably, by best guesstimate, like barely an adult.
Mm-hmm.
By GenSekai standards. She's probably around 16 or 17.
Porter's gonna go. All right. We have a few choices here. We can either go back to the inn, the guild hall, or someplace wherever. But either way, we're going there, and we need to have a bit of a chat.
Sorry.
Sorry, adding some Foley.
Mm-hmm.
No, she doesn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
Actually, this is a good question. Are you gonna pat her down while she's immobilized?
No, I'm not.
We'll get to a place first.
Okay.
No, I guess no. Escape is my Porter's number 1 idea. But he's basically.
Place it as she kind of speaking up over there. I understand. We're in a new business relationship. I have a place in Old Town where I sleep. It's a lovely attic.
Nice. Lead the he about to say lead the way, and he's like, oh right. Anyway,
Are you sure you don't want me to lead the way? I'm just a small, helpless cat burglar.
Show you all love. And Border's just gonna start booking towards Old Town.
Okay. It was worth a try. Hi, how you doing? I'm Gwen, by the way. Just sticks out her hand.
Porter will reach up
Whoever
and shake it. Porter.
Okay.
Listen, I have haste and swift still. I'm still concentrating.
Yeah, no, you don't give a fuck about this. The fact that it's freezing rain right now.
Mortis is just kind of just looking at the weather, just going, what the fuck did I do?
The one who just pissed off the sign on water over there, that's Morty. He's a good guy. Don't let his looks fool you. Over there we have the tower mage Ryahn. Very, very good with spells with that one. Don't piss him off. And
I noticed.
Tip the hat and flip off an icicle from it.
Yeah.
And wait, where's Leona? I can't find her.
I think she's still on the roof.
No.
That'd be so funny.
I bet you were like parkouring next to you.
Oh, wait, no, there she is, up there. She's running the roofs. Like,
wait, didn't we just talk about how you don't have coordination? Maybe you shouldn't be on the roofs.
Maybe I shouldn't.
Don't you have the parkour talent yet? Well, I'm just saying, it's a freezing
10
rain. You probably
XP
don't
away
want to be
from
on a
that.
rooftop.
I just need
That's
10 more
very
XP and I do.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
So, all right. So basically, you guys can sprint through the night. There's fucking nobody on the streets. Not even the town guard give a fuck anymore. There is an unseasonable cold rain. Because that's what happens when you fail with Triumph.
It's just
fucked up what you were aiming to do, but something narratively convenient happens.
We've started global cooling.
Locally, that's not. I'm not gonna fuck anything. Like, how localized are we talking local?
Oh, it's probably just over the immediate area of the township.
Okay, that's fine then. As long as it doesn't hit the fields or anything. Well, no, I wasn't thinking about like global anything, but more ruining the crops.
Oh, we're not in planting season yet. We're still fixing the fucking field. It's really early
right,
spring.
it's spring, right?
Yeah, it's very early spring. It's
Okay,
like
yeah, so
the
that's
first week of the second month of
It's
spring.
probably just
technically.
ruined someone's morning, but that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that hopefully the fresh spring sun will come in and burn away all the dew and the frost. But all right, so you guys basically, can pop in. Gwen, the snow leopard, as she introduces herself, no surname because that's how beast folk roll. She is staying with an elderly catfolk lady in Old Town named Tiger Lily, who runs a knitting business. So, you guys can basically, I assume Porter just kind of, hastily knocks on the door, or perhaps opens it because it's fucking cold, man. Actually, I don't know. You've got Landstrider on, and you're a Porq. You're pretty hardy. You're probably not that cold, but like,
well,
your friends might start to be looking a little like Ryahn, for instance, is small of stature. He might be looking a little blue around the lips.
No, let's get everyone inside.
Yeah, so Gwen is probably like,
business.
"Hello, Tiger Lily. I found some friends," and just there's just a kind of a small, floofy cat lady with her knitting needles, sitting in front of a fire, and she's like, "Well, all right, dear, come on in. It's very cold out there. It's quite unseasonable."
Well, thank you, ma'am. Sorry to intrude. We're just going to be having a chat with our new friend upstairs, if you don't mind.
Of course, of course.
Thank you kindly, ma'am.
I will
I'll
make
put
sure
on a
to.
pot of tea.
Oh, you're too kind.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so you guys basically bundle into the attic, which is clearly Gwen's hideout, because you guys, in fact, find, paintings, bolts of fabric, a couple of ceramics, and then just, a couple of, like, chests and lockboxes stuffed with coins. A couple extra bundles of rope.
So...
All right, but, just...
Okay.
Porter will take Gwen off her shoulder, kind of shake a little of the water off of her. Just put her down.
Yeah, I will give
I
will give Ryahn my cloak. Here. Take this.
So, your name's Gwen, right? I can call you Gwen.
I'm going to call her Gwen.
Yeah, that's
a lovely name.
All right, so...
You could also call me the Snow Leopard, but I didn't pick that one.
So, to put this direct, let's say, you're in a lot of trouble, and we're here to talk about how you can stay out of it.
Axe, I'm gonna ask you, what social skills do you have, Axe?
I mean, I would say I don't think that itself is a social role. That's
I know,
just a
but it's
statement.
like, again, Axe, it's like, I thought we talked about this. We're gonna like let people who are good at talking actually talk.
Yeah. On that note, Mortis will go sit in the corner and look and smile politely.
It's like, I have a couple points.
Okay, I understand. I'm in trouble.
Mhm.
Probably.
Probably.
Kind of looks around at the paintings. Okay, no, all right, I'm in a little bit of trouble. But listen, you can't blame a girl for trying, you know?
Well, the
I've got
question.
skills.
Well, the question I want to know really is why.
Kind of looks around at you, hems and haws, you know, tail kind of swishes back and forth inquisitively. Well, okay. I mean, mostly it was just to get by. To start, you know, I've been on my own since winter. Left town a while ago, just kind of been bumming around, you know, and just needed something to do with my time. And you know, it started small, just this picks up like a ceramic bowl. Oh, this was just sitting there under a window, you know. It's so easy. Just just a little practice, just a little skill. And then I left the little statues. They're because they're adorable. I just kind of scratches the back of her head. I'm not actually a leopard, you know. Just kind of touches the ear and tail. Just, perfectly normal totem of the cat. But I think my mother was like a lioness or tigress type. So I've always kind of, never really fit in at home. Kind of wanted to wander around on my own. And I don't know, it just kind of felt right to, get out there, leave a little something, little figurines, whatever. And then next thing you know, everyone's like, oh no, the snow leopard. She hath stolen all of my paintings, all of my goods.
Well-
She's so skilled. I guess it went to my head a little bit.
That it did. Oh, they did.
Kind of,
No.
awkwardly scratches the
It's
side of her
Is there a
face.
You
stack
tend
of
to
like
be
the
very
leopard statue somewhere?
Yeah, there's probably like a little pile of like half a dozen of them in the corner in various states of being whittled. What were you saying, Ryahn?
Yeah.
I'm saying, well, the rich and affluent definitely are attached to their goods. When they get taken, they tend to make a fuss, and the guard usually listen to them.
Usually.
Well, they did
Anyway.
this time.
I want to make a because the only social skill I do have, because I believe this is still vigilance, correct?
Yeah, you want to see if she's lying or not?
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me an average vigilance check. That seems fair.
Yeah.
Anybody else who wants to get on this can also try.
This is the only social skill, well, plus leadership, but that also doesn't really apply to this.
Mhm.
That I have.
That might come up.
Spoiler: fighters
Sure.
don't get don't get a lot of social skills.
No, you're mostly good at hitting things.
I don't think I got any.
Oh,
Well, good.
well,
You're
you're a
currently
ranger
a ranger
rogue.
thief, so.
Yeah.
What were you
Actually,
like?
you probably have some through thief, but
Technically, streetwise is not a social skill.
No, that's
but it is
for that's more like illegal negotiation.
Oof.
no, I don't know anything.
Yeah, you're not really sure. She seems genuine, but you probably don't have a lot of experience with the beast folk. She's got a lot of extra body language.
She is a cat. I have come to the conclusion. She is a cat.
Well,
Yeah.
Porter will continue. Well, be that as that may, it's like you're taking a lot of goods and people are gonna want them back, and they want you brought to justice. I think.
I don't like the sound of justice.
I hear
Mortis's
you,
eye
but
twitches.
Better than the alternative.
well, like I said here, Porter will pull out the guild writ of note and read what it says. I can't remember what it says verbatim, but it says capture or
Something like
make them
cease
stop.
activity. Yeah.
Yes. It's like our job, because we took on a job to catch you, that we have done, is to either capture you or make you stop. So, Gwen, I will ask you here and now, out of the goodness of my heart, will you stop this thievery business?
Well, yeah, sure. I guess here, that, yeah. Kind of, idly, picks under her very long claw nails. Of course, yeah. I'll just, move on. Leave town. Leave the stuff. Don't need the stuff.
Might I be so bold as to assume you want a challenge?
Well, you know, I'm a rogue, so I kind of need to do something with my time. I was never really any good at farming or herding. Herding cat folks, it's terrible.
Actually, why haven't you joined the adventurers then?
Well, you know, you need to have a little bit of skill, right? And like,
I mean,
you know, some
I mean,
practice.
I think you made a good show of that.
It just took 4 adventurers to just catch you. I don't understand how you. Never mind.
Well, you know, I'm pretty good. It's just we had a bad start. The weather got weird. Your friend was very handy with his little chalky wires. Did spot the alarm though. Nice try, chap.
Porter's rubbing his chin. I'll tell you what. I think we can work this out. We'll return all the goods. We don't have to get names involved because some people are a little weird about that thing. You swear an oath not to commit such acts again. And we, as a party, can probably give you a good word on the guild to get you in the door and maybe get you going. How's that sound?
And then you can steal from the forces of darkness instead.
Do like stealing. Wait, did I say that out loud? Shit.
I mean, it was obvious.
Okay,
It's
so
fine.
first of all, Porter, I would like you
add.
to make me an average charm check to convince her to apply to the Adventurers Guild. This is my
Can I assist Porter by adding something? Because
Yeah,
I
sure,
actually
what do you
have
got,
something I want to bring up. I would also like to add that there is a group that in particular is rather upset with you. Not the nobles that you've been knocking over. They're mostly harmless. The Thieves Guild happens to be a little annoyed with you, and joining the Adventurers Guild. Joining the Adventurers Guild is a sure way to get protection from them.
Okay, that'll be. I assume we just talked about this. You don't have charm. That'll be unskilled assistant.
Oh no, yeah, this is unskilled assistant. Yeah.
Porter, add a blue.
I will add a blue.
You're spending a story point.
I want this to succeed.
No, I understand.
Pretty
if it
direct.
fails, I'd just be so sad.
I mean,
Well, you can try a different.
Oh,
type.
thank God.
Nope, we do go though. Okay. And she's like, okay. I read you. You know, I've been on my own for a while. Maybe it's time to find a crew, settle down, that kind of thing. There is a guild hall in town, but should I stay in town? Are you sure the town guard won't be mad? So basically, this is a choice. You guys can either obviously return the stuff,
Mhm.
and you can basically go forth and talk to probably Eileen Ward, the person who was your contact on this, and negotiate with her to have the guard basically commute her sentence and be like, okay, thou shalt join the Adventurers Guild, or and she could be trained in the Bluebridge Guild Hall, or you guys could try and get her a line back to the tiered city. Because Porter, you will recall that they the Neff have a caravan that they said was planning on leaving any day now.
No, I'm not. I would prefer to get her out of the city, and it's not so much I'm worried about the guard. I'm worried about Chuckle McFuckadorf Boy.
No, I'm a little worried about that too.
I agree with that as well.
I also had my other bit was like,
Yeah.
maybe she can join us later.
It's not a question of I think we could negotiate with the guard. I think we could smooth that over. The problem is the Thieves Guild, because he very uncertainly said, "I want this person dead." So that's my only worry.
Okay.
Add her as an NPC hireling for.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, she's positively disposed to you. That works.
Yeah.
All right. It's like.
No.
Well, it's Porter will look around and it will communicate by eye contact, and brow movements.
Significant PC looks.
Mm-hmm. And Porter will, oh man, I just
say in the party chat.
Yeah. And it's all like. And he rubs, and Porter will rub his chin again. It's like, well, probably best to skip down overall. We can probably do something about the goal, but the Thieves Guild, well, last I heard, they think they wanted your toes.
No, but I need my toes. They're very important.
Yes,
we agree.
We agree. So, We do have a good line with the Nef caravan that'll be heading over to the tiered city, and if we ask them to take care of you, well, Nef are good at their word.
You should make sure you probably get your paperwork first before you.
Yeah.
How much would it cost for someone to survive for a couple of days?
I mean, honestly, if she takes a couple coins off some of these chests, I don't think they're gonna necessarily.
I think it's probably more of the artwork and stuff that we should
Yeah.
focus
Yeah.
on returning.
Like, if a few coins
Yeah,
go
no,
missing from these.
I think a tavern meal is usually like 1 or 2 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's
I just want to
probably-
make sure she's okay.
If she takes like 20 gold with her, it'd be enough for her to get to the tiered city and then some.
And she'll say if you like ask her like, hey, how much gold you got on you? She's like, she probably has like a decent amount like of just either random pickpocket cash or stuff she started with when she skipped home. You know, because she's been drifting from town to town since late winter, technically. So she's from further up north.
Up north.
It's cold up north.
Yeah.
Been out in a boat.
Anyway, how
By
late?
the way, in case you guys are curious, her gear list is claws, obviously, because natural weapons. She's armed with a stiletto, a hand crossbow, and her iconic hood. Yes, her hood has cat ears. It gives her
That's
1
fucking
defense,
funny.
1 soak, and then a blue on stealth checks.
I kind of
Well,
want
I had
one
to
of that
f- I
would
had
be
to fit my
clashed by
ears in the
aesthetic
hood.
so hard.
That's adorable.
Porter just grabs his hand like, no.
Let's not adopt girl.
But
Well, I bet
Be careful about approaching from above. That makes catfolk nervous.
that reminds me. Never mind. Let's keep going.
but
I thought that was gnomes.
Well, if the sudden ice storm has passed, glance over at Mortis,
It's probably dying down a little bit.
we might wish to get her to the guild hall tonight before.
is the guild
the
open?
others-
Guild? Oh, guild.
Yeah, the guild hall is probably technically open 24/7.
It just
Yeah.
probably has its night shift, which is less people.
No.
Right.
And honestly, worst comes to worst, I can just stay with her to protect her.
Would you like that tea now?
Oh,
Actually, yes.
we would appreciate it.
Boiling.
Tiger Lily Mom.
I could just stay with her here until the morning.
Nah, you guys probably don't want to be. I know they're the thieves
I-
guild, but daylight is daylight.
Nah, let's.
Night is night.
Depends if the caravan when the caravan leaves.
The reason I was suggesting getting to the guild house is less likely that the other guild will do anything at the guild
True.
house.
Yeah.
But we would have to get through the nighttime streets to get there.
Well, I think we should risk it. Because like I said, just because we're indoors don't mean they won't try anything. And I would,
True.
and it would
I
break
could
my
use all-
heart. I would break my heart to have anything to happen to Miss Tiger Lily's home here.
Also, I could attempt to make another ice. I mean, maybe if we're lucky, another ice storm will happen.
Let's
Maybe
let's
leave
not.
that to Ryahn.
I feel like there's a slightly dramatic wind and a creaking of shutters, as he says that. Just
I mean,
It's like Porter's gonna turn and is like, wait, I'm getting a message. Getting a message here. The
I'm
sign.
sensing that's a bad idea.
Yes, that's a very bad idea. You've already incurred Aqua's wrath once tonight. You don't want to go for a second time.
What was the
Aqua is
silent
known
of storms
to
with
be
the
not to put
separates?
this in, not to put too much of a pun on it. Aqua is known to be slightly catty. She apparently did not appreciate some wizard trying to fuck with her carefully crafted weather pattern.
To be fair, the said wizard did not try and do anything.
Well, that's what. Like I said,
Come on.
that's when mystical energies interact with natural forces. Things get wonky. Wibbly wobbly magic wimey stuff.
All right. Well, I guess we just need to bag up all my stuff. You know, the stuff I stole, my me stuff. I keep all that on me. You know, just pouches.
All right. I got a bit of room
Okay,
here in
okay.
my bag of holding. I could probably hold a few things.
Yeah, it's mostly like I said, just bolts of expensive fabric, paintings, which are probably already like deframed and rolled up. Because, God, can you imagine trying to haul a fucking framed canvas over a rooftop?
Oh
Fuck
hell no, no. But let's take a moment, police up everything.
Unless you telekinesis.
There's about 5,000 GP worth of stuff, as you were aware.
Oof.
Do you want me to check in with the guard, or do you want to go in the morning?
Oh, let's get to the guild. Oh, I'm doing it again. Ryahn, you should say what we should do.
We should probably get to the guild hall and just make sure that nothing happens during the time until we can.
It's also
see
maybe a bit
her
underhanded, but
away.
it means we also get to pay us for charge for a second day of services.
And I don't think there's any need to do that. We've accomplished it already.
I feel like Gwen just drapes an arm around Leona's shoulder. It's like, see, I like you. Think with your brains.
Yes, but I've also made similar choices you did when I was younger, and it has never went well. So
It seems like you found the right way now. You know, you're definitely not hurting for food. Just kind of gently, pokes you in the ribs/ab area, which is exposed.
So I would hope
Yeah.
not.
Fine.
Been trying to put more meat in those bones.
Speaking
Porter will
of
slap his
vagi-
stomach. Just
get strong, get fat. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just realized I'm not wearing any. Never mind. I have no shirt on.
anyway, I think
You're
that's everything
probably very
policed
cold.
up. Leona, would
What's
you mind
cold?
exiting the building first and see if anyone's being? I'm doing it again. Fuck.
It's fine. You can say.
I mean,
You
it's
can
a
with your think
it's a
brain.
smart idea, right? Or it's
Yeah.
a wise idea.
That part,
it's a wise
yeah,
idea.
wise idea.
It's a
yeah.
wise
If
idea.
it's a smart idea, that's probably not very Porter, but just Porter being like, I would like not to get bonked in me head.
Go check if
Eyeballs,
there's
go
people to
look
bonk.
outside.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and make me a.
I'll go out the window and look.
Sure, go ahead and make me a. I believe usually close examining is hard. Make me a hard percepting check.
All right, here we
Should
go.
add a
Time
single
to-
die of concealification to this because it's dark.
Great.
But
Time
the
to
storm has
fail.
died down.
Time to fail again.
Don't think of that way.
You have one story point left.
Yeah, I'd rather.
You want to
Save
save
it.
that for in case you do fuck it up. I see. It's fair. It's fair.
Huh? I do fuck it up.
Yeah, hold on. I'll look at a stat block. Hold on.
I just don't have enough XP because I want to get my talents. I don't expect to put in all of my central skills. I don't have it yet. God damn
Yeah,
it.
I know. Listen, I understand. I'm sure
I just need 10
Lucky's
more
got a
sessions
couple of
XP.
talents, but I know that he's been spending a fuck ton of EXP on getting Divine 5. So
Yes.
like it's all a balancing act early.
Yeah.
No, okay.
I just need 10 sessions of actual XP and I might be okay. It takes so long.
Leona, do you have any defense?
I have range defense.
Okay, so that's no defense against Dirks. Got it.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
We're-
being shivved is not one.
Usually, unfortunately, with a failure with 2 threat, that is what is happening. You
I'm usually
are
good,
being
yeah.
shivved.
I'm usually good at noticing being shivved, but hey.
Okay.
I might actually Dragon Breath someone now.
Well, if you do get shivved, I think you will notice. Okay, so let's say it's the usual number of guys.
Also, I just realized you probably should have sent me out there because I think I'm better at spotting stealth people than she is.
Okay, that's a damn good shivving. The dice are awake now. Leona, you take 8, Pierce 2.
That's 7. That's half my wounds. Okay.
Do I hear
Yeah,
Leona scream?
You get
I'm
a
going-
knife in your back.
Can I just try to? I'm just gonna out of reflex Dragon Breath that. Let's try stabs me.
Sure, go for it.
Can I hear that? Or can
You're gonna
we
hear my
that?
Dragon Breath. You're gonna hear.
Your lightning breath, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you guys can hear and smell the ozone of just, wah. But yes, these guys have 2 range defense because they're wearing dark clothing.
Oh, what a pleasant smell.
Are they engaged or are they short?
Well, they're engaged because they just put a knife in your back.
All right. So. Okay,
By the way, yes, there are 3 guild cut purses who are just waiting outside in the shadows, and then they see one of the guys jump out, and they recognize Leona by sight, unfortunately, and just knife back. Knife back.
Yeah.
God damn it.
I wish I had more skills in this. I'd really.
Knife.
Okay, so can I change what I put points into streetwise into range? Because I feel like it's biting my ass.
Not right now. Not
no,
right now.
not right this second, unfortunately.
I had that.
Between sessions is okay, but not.
I
in the
can't
middle of
aim
the
because I'm being stabbed. So it's.
I mean, you can technically you could aim. Would you pause to see who your lightning?
Yes,
breathing,
I'd
or-
probably have to turn around to look.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, there's 3 guild cut purses there.
Yeah, 2 purples and 2 setback.
Yep.
Okay.
Actually, no, 1 purple. They were at.
Oh, we're
short.
engaged though, so isn't it usually 2?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. You weren't going to disengage. Yeah. Okay. Then yes, that would increase the difficulty by 1. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's 2. What's your damage total?
That would be 8. Burn 1.
Okay.
I'm gonna take my tree
You can't
strain. It's
activate
blast
that,
3,
so-
but I can't do anything about that. So.
No. But that guy who shivved you, toast, literal toast. Just you just vomit lightning out at him, with a roar and a crackle, and just he has a smug smile on his face for half a second, and there's another half second where he's like, I immediately regret my decision, and then his third second is just the Wilhelm scream.
I'm pretty sure.
I like
I'm
to
using-
get released. I always, as long as I have my throat, I always have a weapon.
I will barrel out of the door and cast a spell.
Jesus.
Okay. Well, we should roll initiative at this point, technically.
We're also on the roof. Right? We're also in the attic still.
Mhm.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I wasn't casting an attacking spell.
I was
I'm
not expecting an
casting
attack, so I am rolling vigilance. I thought we got away.
That's fair.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely rolling vigilance because I was not expecting stabbing to happen. I think that is fair.
And I've been maintaining Lancerite this entire time.
That is fair enough.
I mean, you weren't gonna be done running tonight. So.
No, I wasn't. Well, at least it's only event. At least it's only event. Should have.
Yeah, same way.
Oh, let me roll my.
Hold on. Do you? I mean, yes.
It's
No,
just
actually, I rolled one.
it's
There,
just your
that-
flat stat, right?
It's your vigilance
let's
check.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but no difficulty. Yeah.
Yeah. So success 2.
I rolled actually really well for.
Yes, you did.
Well, it makes sense. You've been stabbled.
I'm
You are
looking
aware.
at what we're fighting.
You're ready to
I
go.
assume you just have 3. What's the skill that you're based off of?
Willpower.
Longu have 3 willpower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They start 3, so.
I
She's
have
good
2
at
willpower,
instinctively
but-
sensing ambushes.
I have 2 willpower, but I also have 2 vigilance, so I rolled a yellow dice.
Of course. It's not a classical for me, so it'd be
I
too
guess the
it'd be
question
too
is,
expensive
I'm
early
debating, is
on
this
to go
meant
for
be
it.
Oh, that's fair.
It's meant to be like a big fight, or like no. This is a little bit. This is just these 3 guys caught up with you.
Well, yeah.
If one of them runs away, it might become a bigger fight, but we'll see.
So
These are the people watching the building, so.
we dovetail. Okay. So it sounded like before we rolled initiative that Mortis was going first. So
Mhm.
Yes, I am barreling out of the door wherever Leona just went.
well,
That was out a window.
technically.
I was
Okay, then a window.
climbing out the window into
Okay.
the roof, and then I got stabbed.
And then I'm going to cast a spell.
All right. What spell?
I am going to cast Conjure
Okay.
For
to
What are you
conjure a
wondering?
shield because I don't
Okay.
have mine.
Fair
I'm just
enough.
going to conjure a replica of my shield
Okay.
because that's a simple weapon.
Yeah.
One-handed.
I'm pretty sure that's just the default difficulty for conjure.
Yeah, it's just would be YYP.
All right. Roll 'em.
But I need a shield because that's like half my shit required.
Is there a break-in happening?
The fight has like triggered a car alarm on the streets.
That's sorry. Someone just got carjacked or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't care. It's fucking hot. All
Drop
right.
your hole.
Or the
So,
heat triggered off an alarm?
You just dive out the window, slide up next to Leona, and just conjure.
Yeah, and I have a shield with a grinning skull face on it.
Yeah. I assume made of like ice or icy glass or something.
Uh-huh.
Theming. Yeah.
As I can keep. Nah.
Okay.
We
Can
want
I-
the sound
can
of
I
the clock
see-
on the alarm.
Can I
That's
see
fine.
the
Audio text.
Can I see the people?
Yeah. No, they're right there. They're kind of, they look a little surprised.
Can
One
I
of their guys just
strain?
got
Can
blown
I
the fuck off the
strain to another action?
Casting
Yeah,
is an
taking
action,
their
my dude.
maneuver?
What?
Casting was your action, my dude.
Yeah, but you can take
Oh,
you
right.
can take strain for another maneuver.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I believe challenge is a maneuver.
Yes.
Yeah, I will challenge.
Fight me.
Yeah.
All right.
Stab me, not the dragon.
The next
I am
piece of
giant,
plot.
naked skeleton, flesh golem stitched elf man or nelf man. That is smart.
Well, that's all of Dallas's action, so it is the next PC slot.
Well, I've just told you what
Um,
my plan is. Does anyone want to do anything before the NPCs go?
I want to. I'm probably. I think I'm
Leona.
gonna drag brick the rest of them because
Figure
fuck
Ryahn will
them.
probably stay with you.
Is that not slow fire?
All right, still flying tour. Yeah, I guess I'll have to.
No, look. I think Lucky should go next, just before the NPCs get a chance.
All right.
get
Well,
the
then
door out of here.
I think I will do that then. So,
Okay.
Alright.
I will go. Porter will hear the commotion and he'll swear, and he's just gonna scoot over to Gwen and be like, "Porter, me miss." Scoop her up again and gonna make a dash for it.
Okay. I assume you are going to use a door?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, you can just use all your maneuvers to move as far as you'd like.
And I will.
2 to go to what, medium, I think?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're just going to haul ass.
I'll apologize to Granny Tiger Lily. I was like, sorry, Miss Tiger Lily, we gotta leave early. We'll be back later, I swear. And
Don't worry about it, Sonny.
And he's just
The
gonna.
best entertainment Granny Tiger Lily has had in weeks. She's just knitting a scarf that has, a guy getting blasted off her roof on it now.
Damn. Granny Tiger Lady is hardcore. I'm gonna put her in my contacts list too.
All right, okay. So NPC slots go. The kind of two guys look at themselves and go, "Oi, Bob Jim got blasted off the roof. What should we do?" Well, if we don't do nothing, then we're all going to get thrown off the roof. And by the roof, I mean off the bridge in the river that we don't come out of, if you get what I'm saying.
You can swim, boys.
So we should shiv him? Yeah, we should shiv him. And they're going to try and shiv Mortis. So how much defense do you have currently with your shield replica?
Oh, excuse me.
Nope, Dallas muted himself.
It's probably because of the car thing.
Now he's deafened himself. What? Weird.
Okay, there we go. I
Okay.
pressed the correct button this time. I believe I only have 2 defense right now.
Okay. They'll aim because you're right there.
That's right.
Okay. Well, you're gonna take 7 damage, pierce 2.
Okay, so I take 2, and that's it.
Right.
I take 2. Because I have 5 soak still. Even without my armor.
Really?
Remember, pierce 2.
Just
Yeah.
Wow.
3. You'd have 4. Let's see.
I have 6 soak with armor.
You'd have 2
Okay,
because
so you
your
would
armor.
still take 3 because it's pierce 2.
No, my armor is 1 soak, 1 defense.
But you don't have a shirt on. I thought you're not wearing your
Yeah.
plate.
No, I don't have plate. I have lamelier. I have my armor is 1 soak, 1 defense. My total soak is 6, so my soak is 5.
Oh, okay.
So I take 2, correct?
No, pierce 2. You reduce your
Oh,
soak
so
by 2.
that's okay. So 4. I take 4 then.
Yeah.
Okay, I was confused.
Yes, we had to work
Sorry.
that math.
You have
out.
4
we were trying
brawn
to
or
keep
3?
track of it. But yeah,
Okay.
so they just get in there and they
I
just start
have-
poking at you with their little needle.
I have
knife.
3 brawn. I've taken toughness twice, and I'm a construct.
Toughness
No,
gives
toughness-
you-
Oh, actually, I would only take 3.
Toughness gives you wound threshold, not soak, my dude.
Oh yeah, no, I've taken grit once. That's why. Okay.
That's strain.
What am I getting this soak? I know I got soak from
You
something.
got 1
Hold
from
on.
B. You got +1 from
I
being a
have
construct.
I have 6.
Well,
I know that.
You would get 3 from brawn, you get 1 from being a construct, and I could have swore you were wearing plate normally, which would give you a +2. If you're only
No, I'm
wearing
wearing
lamilar, that would give you a +1, so you should have 5 soak right now, and
No,
then it's
let-
pierce
let-
2.
Maybe he was
ch-
wearing some heavier armor before the lamilar.
Let me check.
Unless you took the feat that gives you 1, but that's usually like an end of a tree feat.
Yeah.
Or
Enduring
talent.
is quite high on the list usually. Yeah, I'm sure he will get there, but
Let me check.
it's important to math.
It is important.
It's important to read what your talents do.
math.
That's implying that some people have talents.
Oh, I have a shit ton of talents.
I have like 2 talents. No, I have 3 talents. Because I have
I
signature
have
spell.
6.
I have 7, 8, no 9, but a lot of them are 2s. So
He bought a lot of talents. Well, he's multi-classed.
You just
yeah. Oh, well, let me check. Let me check.
I could have sworn you bought plate.
No, it's lamelier.
Oh,
I know
lamelier.
that.
There was a discussion about
Anyway,
him going to plate. But
Plate is 0 soak. Actually.
Oh, okay. Is it?
It's 0 soak, 2 defense.
no,
no,
it's the other way around.
Dallas doesn't know how to read the chart.
Okay. Regardless, I have steel lamelier, so.
Yes, but it's fine.
Lamelier.
You're not wearing it though, so it's just your native soak, which should be 4,
Okay, yeah.
and is reduced to 2 because of pierce 2. And you are shivved.
Get
But
stabbed.
they gave you a threat.
Oh, I know why it's written down as 6. I know. Because for like one session, I had the special elven thing, the special elven armor from the Barrows.
Ah, right. Yeah, that was Elven Chainmail.
That was
I
2
think, which is
soak.
2 soak.
Yeah,
That explains it.
so that's why.
That's why I said I thought it might have happened. Anyway, here we are. You've taken the wounds. 7 damage, pierce 2. So
You're reducing the soak.
you do have a shield, so you could parry.
I
if you
only
wanna
have
reduce it.
5 soak. Yes, I would like to parry.
Okay.
Reduce my damage by all of it.
All right. They go into shiv you, and you just bat their tiny knives away, and they just like.
No, actually, I'll take the damage.
Okay.
God damn.
No, I'll take it.
It's only like 5 damage.
Shanks you
only
right in
4.
the top of the shoulder. And he's like, not so tough now, eh, big guy?
You're only 4-7.
That's 1/5 of my wound threshold.
Now we've got you, big un. Yeah.
They're the fucking Skulkin brothers that I killed their third one.
No, they're the fucking team skull at this point.
Well, there's only 2 of
Anyway,
them left. Oh, you just killed their third brother. That's right. Hey!
Yeah.
There's a lot of jokes there, a lot of yokes. Okay, next PC slot.
I think that's the
Ryahn.
first two. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, it'd be either you or
Yeah, it's Ryahn or Leona.
Go ahead, Leon. Yeah.
I guess I'll draw my bow and I'll just shoot them.
You should probably disengage first.
Oh yeah, fair. Right, they're all a group, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a minion group. These are normal guild cut purses.
So are they on the street?
no, we're on our
You
roof.
said you're on the roof.
Okay, we're on the roof. Okay, I'll disengage.
Oh, excuse me.
Quick draw. And I'll just shoot because
2 defense because of their dark clothing.
ugh.
It's so dark.
It has no soak though, so if you
Stab.
hit them, they're pretty fucked.
They will be pretty fucked if I hit them. Yeah.
Get
Like
fucked.
Leona did 8 damage, so they have 3 soak and 5 wounds. So she literally deleted exactly one of them. So they're not
This
that
one-
hard. You get a good hit in.
Yeah, this is base 8 instead of base 6 this time. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's probably gonna be a
So
dead
just
motherfucker.
1 purple and then 2 setback.
I assume Leona's not pulling her punches on shooting thieves. Except for that part where she pulled her punches and missed shooting that thief.
Oh, did she miss?
Listen. It might be a bit chauvinistic, but I'm less inclined to hit a pretty girl thief. Okay. Just saying.
Oh no, Leona just flat out missed.
Oof.
I should have aimed.
It's a little dark. It's a little the roof's still a little slippery. You try to get a shot off, and it just kind of.
Honestly, if I kind of want to spell this ready to see if I even have mattered, but nah, it's fine.
Funkus.
I think it's inaccurate on my weapons again. I'm having flashbacks to not having a way to hit things.
Well, that's we're starting low level. You got to build
Oh,
up.
we're noobs. Come on.
Marth actually had this conversation with us. He said he didn't necessarily want to get in on GenSekai because he doesn't want to start a character in this system over
He might
again.
join in once we have much more sessions.
Nah. Nah,
I'm not gonna pressure him. If he wants to do that, sure. But like, I understand why he's just like, no.
I like being low level.
Characters. But
You haven't
anyway,
played the system before, so you don't know.
Ryahn.
I've
Let
literally
Leona-
experienced
no,
it now.
Leona, do you want to take
I'll-
a second maneuver, Leona? Because you just disengaged and then shot, so you could technically
Yeah.
take a second maneuver if you
I
want.
I honestly, yeah, I was one of that who's trying to I guess move to medium.
Okay, you're gonna just
Oh.
basically jump back a rooftop. That's fine.
Yeah, and I'm probably. I just have
There's
like
still a knife in your back. It's very painful.
I'm not gonna pull that out because that makes that worse. But
Okay.
yeah.
All right, now Ryann's go.
Rain will call out the window. Do you guys need help out there?
I
Yeah, your
judge
little
how
friends
much.
need help. We're gonna carve him like a turkey.
No, this will be
If you
fine.
could shut them up, that'd be nice.
I mean, if you,
No, mate, he's too big for a turkey. He's
No.
more of a.
I'm going to kill
Fat
these
chicken.
people.
Okay, they're getting.
What are you gonna
attacked,
do?
though.
You got a shirt and a weird ice shield. You're not gonna do nothing. Man, can't do nothing against our steely knives, right?
Steely noise.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
As long as they don't pull out their guns and then forget how many bullets they fired.
No, they don't have this. They're fine.
All right, well, Ryan will pretty much extend his staff out the window and blast electricity into one of them.
Go for it.
The staff's long enough where you just curse it around to the roof.
No,
Oh, no,
doesn't
the
even have
mo-
to step out of the roof. Just pokes it out of the open shutter.
The moment they start talking about his sides, like,
You are now human meat.
all right, so I'm using my signature spell.
Volt 3.
Actually, I have to ask. I know, like, it says to get a free maneuver, but does that mean I can take 3 maneuvers, or is it still just a 2 maneuver thing? I forget.
I believe it's still just the 2.
Yeah, I
think
believe
so?
it says you're still capped to 2.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it's still the 2. If you
Getting
don't
a
have pace
third
strain.
maneuver is very, very rare.
Yeah, from
Okay.
what I recall, you almost never get a third maneuver. Just
Okay.
to
Do we
keep
get a
that from
pecking
causing
order for
me
answering
stand.
GenSekai questions?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
If we were
Alright,
streaming this, I'd say there probably should be a pecking order, but we're not.
We're just recording it, and it's fine. The audience won't be hurt.
Oh, I forgot to say that.
You can verify it for yourself at home, audience. What do you think the answer is? Type it in the comments below.
That'll be
The
11
answer,
damage.
maybe.
11 damage to one of them.
Okay. Well,
Pick
they're a
the
minion
other
group,
one.
so that's all of them. Any pierce or anything on that?
Nope.
Okay, so we
I
remove
actually got enough
3.
like advantages to do rapid fire, but then I forgot to say I was doing rapid fire. So
Yeah, you got to increase ahead
Or
of time,
auto-fire, yeah.
unfortunately.
Bizarre.
I'll heal a
So you
little more
remove
strain.
3, so that leaves 8. So that's 1 down, and then that other guy takes 3 wounds. Yep, another one just takes a blast of lightning and is blown off the roof.
And then I'll use my maneuver to head after Porter.
All right.
Thanking
You
Tiger
skedaddle
Lily
outside.
for the tea as I tuck it in. I have poured it into my thermos.
Very good.
Mhm.
Technically a little fast and loose with the number of maneuvers you're going to do, but it's funny, so I'll allow it.
Yeah. It doesn't affect combat at all, and it's
Well,
funny.
I would have poured it into the thermos when I got it. So
Okay. Yeah, so you start, staff in one hand, holding onto your hat in the other, you start sticking it out the door. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, you guys get to go first, so Mortis, is your next action just going to be to slap the last one with your shield?
No, it's going to be to stab the last one with my sword.
Oh, okay. All right.
I've
well,
had my
then
sword the entire time, or else I wouldn't have been able to cast spells. This is my focus.
You can still cast that on implement. It's just shittier.
Yeah, but
Fair
I
enough.
wouldn't
Okay.
have been.
All right. Yeah, sure. Technically, they do have 2 defense. Should probably make you roll that out just to see if they get to their turn.
That's fine.
To run the fuck away.
Because you could
So,
do it.
yeah,
Go
go ahead.
You could miss.
It's true.
that's
go
true.
ahead. It's top of the round. It's a PC slot.
Can
'Cause
I
I'm going
aim?
to tell you their next action, if it gets to their turn, is to run the fuck away. Because
Can I
holy shit.
aim?
Yeah, you can aim. You can aim any combat check.
It's a medium check, right?
Yes, average with 2 defense, so 2 setback dice, because the clothes are dark and full of terrors.
They're not undead, right?
They are normal
Okay.
humans.
Forgot to
Humane.
roll.
I forgot to press roll.
It's okay.
It
Once
happens.
per session.
Lucky you said it many times, and some of us have also fucked it up sometimes.
I do it a lot.
Everybody has fucked it up at least once.
Wow.
Well, we did say you could miss.
Heal the strain, I guess.
Yeah, or anything else he wants to do. Whoosh, whoosh.
All right, well, I would like to go next, and I'm going to continue running away. Yes, I know, Axe, you'd rather go so you can try and stab them so they won't get away, but I want them to get away. I want more drama.
Fair
More
enough.
drama.
You won't stop me from trying.
Well, I mean, I'm taking my...
okay.
You can keep going.
You got two maneuvers at medium. I think
I
that's
also
enough
have
to
my
go to
talent
long.
that makes it where I can change my range to medium to long. So
And I think Porter, you can with 2 maneuvers can go from medium to long.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're just fucking gone. You are leaving a fucking Looney Tunes dust trail behind you with a slight hint of ice and snow because it's freezing sleet.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I need to find if Eagle Eyes is,
Okay.
is
NPC.
like what kind of maneuver it is.
I believe it is a maneuver to activate, but
Just once
It
for
still
making a
exists.
ranged combat check, you may use the talent. So
yeah, but you have to use the talent. Does it do anything to? Well, I guess it would increase the difficulty because it increases the range.
it just increases
I
weapons
can
range. It's
Check for that real quick. Because yeah, no, what this person is going to do is just maneuver 1, disengage, maneuver 2, get the fuck off this roof. So they're going to
Might
drop to
still be
street level,
medium
and that's
range
going to
of
be their
me then.
entire
Depends,
turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they back up to short of Mortis, but they're still probably within medium of you, Leona. So let me.
So I could probably just double aim and try.
Yeah, if you wanna.
I could do hamstring, but I feel like we otherwise doesn't do anything. So
They don't have a lot of wounds left. Remember, we only apply soak once to minions, so they got 3 soak once on 11.
yeah, the hamstring would only do half, so it'd still probably kill them if I actually hit him. So It would do at least 2, yeah.
It is your go.
All right, I'm gonna double
They're
aim.
probably
and
shouting
try.
something like "Scarpa."
I'm gonna double aim and try again.
Okay. Oh, Eagle Eyes is an incidental. Okay.
Cool. Good to know. It's only once per counter, so.
Yeah. Fair enough.
All right. God damn it.
All right.
That's how it be.
You know, you're trying to get a bank shot on the ground, just kind of sails over their head, gets lost in their dark clothing somewhere. You won't catch me like that. Just ditches a lair.
I want to hunt him down now. Fuck it. I feel
and then he
challenged.
lands on the street as Ryann's coming out of the house.
Yes, technically.
I mean, if Ryahn doesn't get him, I'm going to kill this man.
Well, Ryahn would have an opportunity to get him.
Yeah, I'll zap him.
Okay. Just once again, casually, just all right.
Casually
that
pulls
last
out the
goblin?
bazooka.
Oh, bugger me.
I will say these black dice have been kicking my ass.
2 defense. Hey, it's straight out of the book, by the way. This is in the EPG's like NPC creation. It's like, hey, if you're doing like thieves or rogues, give them, you know,
Yeah.
pointy little knives and then give them dark clothing.
No, it just means I have to.
I'll be honest, the
I have to
purple
buy a
dice,
point ranged and coordination after this.
the purple dice kick my ass way more than the setback dice do.
11 damage.
Yeah, no. There's the guy that has like 3 wounds left. Does the full blown, you know, show skeleton black, and then just, you know, falls over into a pile of debris.
I'm gonna loot their shit and feel good about it.
They don't have anything on them other than their dark clothing and their dirk. I guess if you really want the dark clothing, you can take it. It is 2 defense and a boost to stealth checks, but
Nah,
no
I like having
cloak.
my equipment that gives me more encumbrance.
The dirks are just +1 damage, crit 2, engaged, pierce 2, if you really want a very pointy knife. Such as the one that's still in your back.
I'm gonna have Porter take that out because I think otherwise it'll make the bleeding worse. Unless
Well,
that
you're gonna
doesn't-
have to catch me at the guild house with that shit.
I feel like that's where they're going anyway. Before you do go, though, outside of the shuttered window, Miss Tiger Lily does lean out and say, "Excuse me, Sonny, you look cold," and just hands Mortis a scarf.
Thank you. I will put the scarf on.
Actually, I should probably pull it out and drink a healing potion. Maybe the wound will mend or something.
That would be normally what happens. If you want to go for that, that's on you to mechanics yourself.
I'm just gonna take the
Mechanicals,
knife
not
out so I don't have it as I'm running to the guild hall.
All right. So you guys
Porter.
jog back to the guild hall. Porter, you get to the guild hall first for reasons of being fast. Very obvious reasons. So yeah,
well, I'm not,
no, I mean,
I don't think I'm immediately heading to the guild hall.
Okay, where would you be going?
I'm gonna go get my. I'm gonna go back to the wagon and get my stuff first.
Okay, fair enough.
If we're gonna have to deal with this.
Sure. All right. Mortis is
Maybe
gonna go
like-
tool up. Does anybody want to go with him, or you guys, the rest of you?
I'm gonna go back to
Sit
the guild hall
with the other
so
two.
I'm gonna go to the guild hall so Porter can mend the wound in my back.
Makes sense.
I'll go with Mortis just so we don't get caught alone.
Buddy system,
Yeah.
No, it's. Yeah.
battle buddies.
And also,
all right.
so
It's just
Porter
one of the-
can try and call down the weather at all.
Yes.
Make sure he doesn't do it
Fuck
again.
him if he doesn't.
I wasn't planning on it.
Since when
Yes,
do you
but-
plan?
When do you? Yeah, when do you plan anything?
Fair enough. That was not an intended spellcast.
Harsh,
It's like,
but
if I remember you, it's just like I'm gonna do a thing. Oh wait, I have to describe it.
I'm good at describing it. It's just sometimes my plans do not go to plan.
That's how it be. But anyway,
Yeah.
once we are safely ensconced in the guild hold, set Gwen back down.
There's
And
probably a nice, sleepy young person manning the counter and just be like, oh. Yeah, you guys have done 2 quests. Probably remember my name. Oh yeah, hey, evening, Porter. Oh, what
Is
brings
it a
you
ma-
here in such a rush?
man or woman?
We'll say young man tonight.
It's like
You just feel down.
I sorry to bother you in the darkest part of the night, lad, but there's been an incident, and we need to get a bit of a rush on a new adventure registration. Could you handle that?
The guild is always eager to accept new seekers in the quest against the forces of darkness. That's what they told me to say on this little card.
Very nice, very nice.
Picks up the card.
All right, Gwen, you're gonna follow this man's instructions. When they say if you have, when on it says on the form, if you have any recommendations, you can put all our names, and that should expedite the process nicely.
All right, let's go into the back. Run you through some basic questions, as he goes down the hallway. Okay, what's your name? Gwen. What's your class? Rogue. Gee, couldn't tell.
How many things have you? How much money have you stolen?
None of that.
No, it's probably not like that. It's like, do you have any prior experience with dungeoneering? Well, I went in a dungeon once. Okay. Special
More than
skills? Lockpicking? Of course. Yeah, just, starts taking down the notes.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know how to use the pointy end? Just, shanks a dummy. Because, of course, there's training dummies. There's always training dummies.
There's always training dummies.
You gotta be able to test your damage.
You gotta be able to test your rotations.
Yeah, basically runs her through the basic test that all of you would have gone through to be an adventurer. Just
Porter's
taking notes and
gonna
filling out
tape
stuff.
post up outside the guild hall.
Okay.
Mortis is embarrassed with how many times he failed the pointy end question.
Yeah.
If it's more than one, you should be.
Well, the handle is formed like a hammer, so I use it like that, right?
The problem is when you can't immediately feel. I had to get my pain receptors reattached because I kept not feeling pain, so I would just hold things by the blade and be like, "No, that's fine."
Nope, that's not how you do it. It's gonna get blood everywhere. So Porter, you probably 5 or so minutes later see Leona, jog up. So the knife is still in your back? Question
No,
mark?
I think I pulled it out when I started
Okay.
running, just because I didn't want it jingling in me as I was
So
running.
yeah, she has a bloody shiv mark in her back. Probably still has the offending knife.
All right. So sorry for running out on that, Leona. How you feeling?
Like, I was stabbed for half my hit points.
Really? Well, let's fix that up here real quick, alright? I don't know what other dangers the night will hold. What?
Said Leona probably looks a little pale around the gills.
I am at half, actually. It was for half.
Yeah.
Well, luckily I am really good at divine.
Also, technically, for once, thank goodness, magical healing doesn't work like that. It's just flat.
Mm-hmm.
Difficulty doesn't scale with how many wounds you've gotten.
Alright.
God, that would be annoying as shit.
There you go.
Okay,
That's
so
pretty
you will heal 8. Because
I
it's
have
3 plus stat plus 2 for healing charm thing.
Do I heal any strain from that?
No. Wait,
Okay.
let me double check that.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't know if the advantage heals strain or not in this circumstance. I think it might.
I believe they do.
Let me see.
That is usually how healing goes.
Let me see here. Let me check my... Where's the...
I don't think the modifier
heal?
modifier, but yeah, that heals all my wounds. Though.
Oh, yes, no, you're right. 1 strain per uncancelled advantage. So, yes, you also heal 3 strain. Wait, is
Well,
that
now
boosted?
that-
Is that boosted by healing?
Does it say healing or just wounds?
Let me... Since I wasn't sure about this, I wasn't actually sure. Give me 1 second while I pull it up.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You definitely heal the 8 wounds.
That's all my
Holy
wounds, okay.
Icon. Yes, it says 2 additional wounds.
Okay, so just the 3 strain.
Bones.
Okay, I'm now back to 3 strain. So, okay, I can now sleep that off. Alright. Thank you, Porter.
No, apologies. I was the one who asked you out there. I wasn't expecting you to get knifed immediately.
It's fine. The person that did that, I think. I forget if I put them. They're apart. They're like a hole in them, or they were just toasted. But they're no
turned
longer
inside
there.
out and then exploded.
They regretted. They immediately regretted it.
Well, that's how it be. That's how it
Refresh.
be. Gwen's inside getting all registered, so I'm just keeping an eye out in case we have any additional visitors. I don't think there's gonna be any more trouble, but you never know.
I had to go find. my
I
sheet.
will actually I just realized something.
Yeah.
After I get my equipment back, I'm going to go back to Tiger Lily's house.
Okay.
Is there like a magical action to like repair, or do it just mechanics stuff?
You can utility to fix minor
Okay.
damages.
Yeah, I'll just check the damage at the roof.
It's fair enough.
I'm gonna put.
You sure you don't want to wait until morning to do that?
Yeah, no, I feel bad about it.
Okay. There's probably some town guard by the time you get there, and Tiger Lily is explaining, yes, there were 3 dark-clothed hoodlums on my roof, and these nice adventurers beat them up. Ah, hey, here's one right now. Look at how tall and muscly he is.
I will explain to the guards, like, there was an incident in the course of us completing a job, and everyone seems to be fine, but I just wanted to make sure that to fix up the damage that we caused.
Fair enough. All right then. Well, let's take these guys back down to the guardhouse. You know, grabs the thieves by the boots and just, you know, trot. Evening to you, ma'am. Evening to you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Ryahn, would you follow Mortis back, or would you go to the guild house? Ryahn?
Aren, are you not melting?
Oh, sorry, I was in front of the fan, so I had my microphone up. So,
yeah.
Yeah, Mortis, can we get back to the guild house now? I'm sure the others will be wondering where we went. What took us so long?
That's true. Yeah, we should do that.
Okay. All right. So probably a decent amount of time later, because especially once he puts his gear back on, you know, Mortis is probably not super sprinty.
No, I'm super sprinty. There's just no coordination at all.
Clank, 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 clank.
Sorry, I'm laughing at this tweet I saw, and it's so fucking true. Hang on, I have to post this.
Clank, clank, I'm a tank, clank.
Someone said, "Why does this make?" Yeah, no, they say that. They say it right there.
Yeah, I see it. No, this is great.
I mean, it has the same energy with it.
It really does.
I mean, I would play a Far Cry game starring Emmy Award-winning former President Barack Obama.
Oh, Jesus.
If you played the villain, I think that'd be hilarious.
That'd be very funny.
He could probably pull it off.
I think
And
he
if it
could.
was that,
He did win an Emmy for narrating that documentary.
Far Cry, Libya.
But
it'd probably be like the way the
right.
thing was. It'd probably be 4 different locations.
But
All right, so you meet up.
yeah. I'm going to, like I said, we're still in danger, so I will slap Morty with a heal as well.
Okay.
Like I said, if we were out of danger, I'd be like, oh wait, no, I have to use magic on you anyway because fucking we can't heal you the normal way.
Yep.
Yes.
So
Fortunately, do have my body be.
Well, you'll heal.
a lot of strain.
Yeah, you'll heal. I'm sorry, I'm doing math in my head. 6 wounds, 4 strain, and you get a lollipop. Don't ask
I'm
where
still down 1 strain technically.
Don't ask where the lollipop came from.
I won't.
Verna decided you get one. I don't know why. I don't question her.
It's green apple.
Verna is very amused at me pissing her sister off.
It's green apple flavored.
It's like I'm gonna have to do.
One god doesn't hate me.
Don't worry, I will. In my prayers, I will beg Aqua's forget. I will. Actually, no, she's standing camera. Don't worry. In the morning, when I do my prayers, I will beg for your forgiveness on your behalf to Aqua.
Yeah, I didn't mean to do that.
I would
I
definitely
didn't know I
say.
could do that.
I will definitely say though, for the next week, no ships, none.
No, I definitely don't know how I did that either. I was trying to make a small snowbank.
It's less that you did it and more that, like, there was a conflux of magical energies that happened to be centered on you.
Yeah.
You also could have just maybe you could have just made the street icy.
Well,
That's
that's the
what I
thing.
was trying to do.
That's what he was trying to do, but Aqua probably had some morning plans for the weather here, and she was exerting her divine authority on the area, but all of a sudden someone just comes in with the fucking flying elbow into her working, and it just mixed it all up. She was a bit taught about that.
Flying elbow?
Yes, a flying elbow.
Don't you know anything about Porq
With a
flying wrestling?
steel chair!
It's all like, it's a brute ball maneuver.
Also, it's literally the flying elbow is the finisher of literally the greatest wrestler of all time.
That's an outsider thing, though.
I don't care. It's still the greatest wrestler of all time.
Is Mortis also a wrestling fan?
No, but Dallas is. You will not disrespect the name of the Macho King.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyway,
So,
But if I have to, I will literally spend our last fucking point to make the flying elbow a fucking brute ball move.
No,
So we
you don't
not
have to. It's fine.
no, it's fine. I believe you.
That's self narration. Anyway,
Leona's just having an outsider moment. It's like, but
the slightly sleepy guild man, leans out the door and says, "Oi, Porter.
Wait, what's up?
All right, your friend's good. It's
Sick.
passed. I got her a card.
All
What
right.
to do on the DL? You guys want to go out the back way?"
Porter's gonna think about it and then he's gonna turn to Ryahn. Because I want Ryahn to be involved in decisions too! So, tell me, what you think?
One second. As he then drinks his stimulant. Yeah, probably.
He drinks his can of Dwarfish cold brew.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Crunch. Okay.
Or Nomish Ford logo.
Alright. Alright, let out the back. Thank you kindly, lad. You're a credit to your profession.
I have a question for what we'll do after she gets out of the city, so I'll save it for then.
We can talk about it then.
Let's get to the Nev caravan. They'll protect her.
All right. We're all doing walks you all in and like double checks nobody's watching, closes the door, throws the bar.
I'm gonna be on super vigilance mode.
So he's like, we're all doing the work.
If I catch any knifey shiv darks, I'm gonna let loose.
No, I think you guys have, because you did manage to brutally shank all of them, or lightning all of them, technically. That's where all the damage came from. No, for now, you have avoided further confrontation, so you guys just kind of, bundle up together in the night. I assume Mortis is still wearing his new scarf.
Yes.
Just noticed, Leona and Ryahn can have a fun team. We can now be Team Lightning.
Hell yeah. Do it. Be Team
The muscle-
Lightning. Real
Team Lightning and Muscle Detectives.
Muscle Detective is now our wrestling group.
That is our wrestling stable name.
Yeah.
You entered the ring to solve crime. There's
Let
your
me tell
storyline.
you something
It's like
mean,
God damn it. Oh
Let me
god.
tell you something, brother.
I did, hey, I did once read.
You just need to heal. You
bit
just
of GM
need a heal
advice.
run crime syndicate to bust.
I did once read a bit of GMing advice from the irreplicable and unique John Wick, not that one, the game designer John Wick.
I've heard of them, yeah.
Where you should treat all villains in tabletop like wrestling characters. Just make them, big, weird out there
yes.
so you understand what the fuck is happening.
No, like wrestling
This was advice, by the
storylines-
way, in 7th C 2nd edition.
No, wrestling storylines are hilariously perfect for TTRPG stuff. It's great. Because they're all just the most exaggerated, dumb bullshit.
Well, that's why, honestly, I think it would be fun to play like one of those wrestling tabletop games.
There is
No,
an
I mean, my
small
first
act
character.
here.
I'm going to be honest. My first character concept was going to be a beast folk. One of them was a beast folk monk that was in the real world was a pro wrestling like fanboy.
That'd been
Solid
actually pretty
concept.
cool. That's pretty cool, honestly. But
Okay, all right.
All right,
So
let's
you
make
guys
our-
are shadowing your way through the streets.
yep, we're gonna make our way to the caravan.
Yep.
We're gonna ask Cornelia if she would take a person to the tiered city. Do you Nelf culture? Are we actually gonna have to pay Cornelia to do that, or is this just gonna be a thing of just be?
No,
a thing?
I think you can. You've proven friendly enough,
Mhm.
and managed to not piss them off enough that it's just like, hey, I need you to do me a solid.
We have enough
She needs to-
relationship points.
Yes.
Yeah. You have enough reputation points. You're like, hey, this chick, she's a brand new adventure. She needs to get to the tiered city. No questions asked. And they're just like, okay. You're an adventurer, so you know how the pointy end works.
Gwen's just gonna be
that
like,
a-
does everyone say that?
Yeah, is that a running joke?
It's a hard question.
What?
I'm mean, they asked me it too when I only have my staff, which doesn't have a pointy end. So
I mean, it has a zap at the end.
What
Well,
is
it's
the point?
it's more of a Zen cone when you get it that way. What is the pointy end of my stick?
I would say it's the point that you put inside another guy.
If a stick has no point, is it a stick?
Yes.
What is Alaska?
Anyway,
What is
so
Brazil?
we move away. We're gonna talk to Cornelia. We're gonna be like, we probably should not mention that she is the actual thief. It's just a new adventurer. She needs to get out of town because there might be some trouble. So please keep an eye out for any suspicious, shady characters walking around. And then please just
this trouble wouldn't have anything to do with all the rain and the lightning flashes in the night or anything, my friend.
No.
Porter is gonna try and look real hard to not look guilty, and is gonna fail horribly at it.
Technically, no.
Big sweat emoji.
Yes.
Technically, no.
I have
rain me.
the
Technicality
lightning is
fine.
likely mine, but
Hold on. Speaking of pro wrestlers, let me see if I can pull this up.
But
Yeah.
Who is that?
Oh god, I can never remember. His name is the Rainmaker, but I can't remember his actual name.
Huh. Stylish.
He's IWJP.
oh, New Japan. Okay.
But Porter will just cough awkwardly. You know how it is. Ask no question, tell no lies.
Kazuchika
Yeah.
Kazuchika Okada.
Oh.
Okada. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't hear what Omega said though.
She said, "Okay, yes, ask no questions. That's fine. Just so long as new one knows, how to do things. Push cart, lift box." Gwen's like, "No, not that. I do have a hand crossbow though." Okay, good enough. Shoot small animal with a crossbow. Got it. All right. Adventurer friends, will you be staying the evening or?
I will. Yes.
I was like, probably.
You
I want to talk to Gwen
Not
a
a
little
bad
bit.
idea.
I suppose.
Okay. I think weather in this town is a little shaky. We should move on. We should go back. In our country. Nice, starting planting season. Lots of work to be had in fresh fields of Heartland. Maybe go to Breadbasket. My accent is getting more Russian and less Germanic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
Becoming
right.
more like becoming more like
Um,
tourist.
I know we're not the sprawl, but I'll definitely noted that Porter definitely owes this caravan a favor.
Mhm.
If it must come up into play at some other point.
I kind of want to hire Gwen as a hireling.
Well, let her get some. Well, I mean, we probably could, but I want her to. But let her get some.
Let her get some experience.
Yeah. Like honestly, if we actually do make a venturing company, I'm pretty sure we can just go send out messages to old people and be like, "Hey, we're doing a thing. You want to join us?" But
Just
right,
as long as we say there's enough
She's
shiny
got a pretty
involved.
decent stat spread, but I'll show you guys her stat block later. But yeah, so she basically just settles in. She's like, "Oh, never really traveled by caravan before. Mostly toofed it on my own.
oh, it's an experience.
I have to get used to it."
But let me see here. So we're with the Neff.
Yeah, you, Leona, your back's all right, right? You took a shiv for me.
Porter's good. Porter's good at dealing with people. I'm mostly fine.
Vona watches out for her own, and we're all her own.
Yep.
No pull weight,
That is how that works.
but that reminds me of something that's you do not that doesn't you don't need to be involved in that, so you're fine.
Okay, I guess I'll go sit in the corner here. I'll curl up in a ball. Assume cat position.
Okay.
That's all. Porter immediately goes into inner conflict about petting cats.
I feel like Leona would grab your hand just to stop.
Cat
hold
people
back.
are people.
Just you just see just despair on Porter. Just unbridled. He's like, I want to pet the kitty.
We can't damage her pride.
But I was gonna say something. Oh yeah, but Leona, what were you talking about back there?
So, leader of the Thieves Guild knows my face, so what do we do about that?
I mean, if he sends
you've done
any
all
more
the jobs
guys,
for your quest level in this town, so you guys might also just skip.
I
town
was
after
assuming that we were
finish our job
going...
with the guard and then leave in the morning.
Yeah, I was assuming if the caravan was amenable, that we would just head out with them.
Well,
we have
that
to
is
go
technically that's an end of sessiony type question.
Yeah.
But we're basically done here because I'm not going to force a confrontation with Colby Cravenshield unless you want to go have a fight in the street, fucking Western style.
Nah, I just want to go. I just wanted to go talk, finish, clear the job.
I mean,
and leave.
Mortis is all there for it, but
yeah. So I was gonna ask because obviously we'll do further playtesting and stuff. So, what direction you guys would head? Because obviously you could head north upriver. That would lead you towards the Highlands and towards the Ghost Woods. That would maybe let you guys investigate more of whatever's going on with those goblins and give you more spooky type classic adventures. Or you guys could head downriver deeper into the Polis League, possibly towards the coast. I know you don't want to get any boats for a while, but there could be some boat adventures and some more urbane structures. I do know that in character, at least, Porter wanted to visit Viridis across the border because, they're a very important temple city to Verna and have a very strong relationship with the Church of Verna and are probably going to be doing some festival days in the coming weeks. So you would probably like to check out there.
I have like 2 bits to say on that, I guess. One is I better go to the north, so I have to like spread my skill, like all of my XP investments, very thin for the next few adventures as well. So we go to north,
here's the thing.
Have to.
Okay, here's the problem though. I guess this causes the conflict. The north is the one area Mortis would prefer to stay away from.
Because he's been there a while.
Well, also due to people in that area, or rather a specific person.
Yes, you have a motivation about this.
There's a reason I've come down to the south.
Yeah. And I'm not going to say that like all of your adventures will be more urban, just that like that will give you a more opportunity to have like more city-based stuff. Possibly have more conflict with the Thieves Guild if you guys want to extend that some more.
I mean, I wouldn't mind like...
I would like to have good reputation with them eventually.
Oh, I would like... Mortis does not want to have good reputation.
Well, actually, I have to ask this. Why do you want to have good reputation with them?
I assume because she's a thief.
I know, but like, do
it's
you
also
think...
that
do you
I'd
think
rather not be afraid to walk down an alley.
I mean, the stronger you get, the more enemies you're gonna have.
Don't be afraid, Fivehead.
And also, like, we shouldn't be like necessarily fear them as long as we keep like a neutral relationship. We don't have to.
I want them to fear me.
That sounds like a personal goal.
Yeah.
I'd rather not deal with them at all.
Fair, yeah. I'd rather not give them a reason to, I guess, care.
Like I said, if we
skip, you guys don't have to. You guys could avoid Violetto, which is where they are based.
Yeah. Now let's have Viridis.
There are many other fun cities. You guys already know about Rosas, city of swords and wits. There's also Venitas, city of friends, where the Bard's College is.
I think those would be fun.
I am just of the opinion. I do not want to go to the Northlands because I am being hunted.
There's a lot of color-themed cities in the Polis League.
Remember,
I'm just being hunted in the north, so that adds that complication.
Well, as long as you realize that eventually we're probably going to want to go up there at some
point.
No,
that's fair. I just don't necessarily want to deal with it
right now.
Yeah, no, like my main thing is like we don't have to stay there long. I just want to go to Viridis, experience whatever, Rose Crown Festival they have for the harvest, go yell at the church and be all like, I am super fucking awesome with Verna, give me rank.
Give me privileges.
Make me your pope.
And possibly a hat.
Yes.
I am the Porq Pope.
Well, yeah. Just so I can,
act... Porq Pope.
So...
No. I'm sorry, I don't care what Porter is going to call himself, but for he shall forever be known to me as the Golden Porq.
I mean, I call myself that.
That's
I mean, that's what
kind
your
of where we
legend will be
ended up.
called in 100 years from now.
I believe that finally by putting 5 in Divine, Lucky has avoided the golden pork problem.
No, now we can do it willingly.
Well, that's a utility thing, but yes.
Yeah.
But so I do want to go to Veritas, go to the tournament, and be all like, I am loved by Verna, and I will like force you to accept this.
Also, a weird loophole to like I guess convince Leona would be just if we go there, maybe we have a chance of getting you some like stuff from Longu. And it's like, okay, sure.
Oh,
We
can
really
we?
went over.
Technically, the Spice Road does end in Polis. I believe it's Te, city of sometimes called the city of Tea. Actually, is like where the trade routes end. There's actually like a Longu embassy there. Yeah, Te, the city of Spice, also called the city of immigrants.
The spice must flow. I mean, what?
So it's like
Well, like I said, I think we should
I would
head.
say just like out of character. Like if you say that, like you'll win her over quickly.
Well, unfortunately, I don't think Porter's that clever.
Well, I mean, do you? How much Nogio do you have?
2.
Okay, you'd probably remember the city, but like we said, we don't know if you would think of that as.
Yeah,
something
no,
as
like I'm sorry,
Wait,
Porter's
actually,
very.
that's a good question, Leona. Have you expressed? Because I know you've said it out of character. Have you expressed out loud your desire to find like a Wu Dao?
I think so because I think I told Ryahn and it'd be like I don't think the city has it. I don't think the town has it.
Yeah, I
think
believe
that happened.
the first time I was looking for it, you had it. It's like this is really rare.
Yeah, so that either of you could remember that as a thing she brought up, because that would probably be a decent place to look for one such thing.
Yeah. I could for sure tell her that there's none of them in the north.
I mean, we
Correct.
could definitely like. If
But is there
everyone seems
Damascene in the
we can
north?
Just like kind of try and do a tour of all the major cities in the Polis League.
Well, there's a lot of cities though.
I have to practice my Polish accent.
Do we?
Spaghetti
Is there?
Parmesan.
Is,
We have to make sure
we
that
have
we
to.
get paid
We
at
have
least,
to
so.
like. Well, I said we could do a small tour. Like, is there like a city of like magic in the Polis League, for like the arcane and whatnot?
I mean, there is the Bard College, which is
First,
reasonably
yeah, it's still,
close.
they probably still have some like
Yeah.
magic researchers there.
I imagine that one city, but with dueling, I'm sure I could probably find some magic duels going on there.
That could probably be a thing. So yeah,
You
let's.
could win people tasing them. Yeah.
Let's let,
You're also not able to permanently stay there, but the Sapphire Island does have the Academy of Witchcraft.
Oh, we should totally go there. Porter's been there
Maybe
before.
maybe I can become maybe I can be a guest because I technically.
Nah, don't worry,
Yeah,
Porter-
Leona can stay on the island. It's just remember, men can't stay permanently on the island because it was founded as a monastery or nunnery of Hemeth first. So
I already-
like,
Don't worry.
I already imaged the episode card. Go to why is Leona now a witch?
Question: do I count?
I mean, what do you identify as?
I don't know. Do you?
I mean,
Are you just non-gendered?
I'm not gonna say
mean-
they're gonna be like gender absolutist, but you do look like a big muscle dude by default, right?
no, that's fair. It's just any of the reasons why I would be to be very
Kind of a
not to be
eunuch.
too
True.
crass.
You are a eunuch.
Yeah, I don't have blood.
Yeah, you're not
Like
alive.
my
did they-
body has no blood in it.
But the bit is that did your creator also sew
Well,
those
like,
bits on?
here's the thing.
Well, I
Like,
probably left
like
that.
no, this ain't. I don't think this is so much a form of function of what you think. Do you believe you are a man?
I believe I'm Mortis. I think I'm mostly men. I think I might have some women in me.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's.
I-
Well,
I'm-
not
Mortis is.
not in the physical sense. Like, if I was to say he or she, what would you say? I am a they.
More they than anything, really.
Okay, then you're a
It's that
they.
one of it's that one of the things is like Mortis is very confused when it comes to identity because he is multiple people at the same time.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because of his whole
Yeah,
soul cage
technically he's made because
bit.
he was a handful
Yeah.
of people glued together,
And there is and most of them are fallen warriors.
both
and
physically and
yeah.
also metaphysically.
Mhm.
So the more
It's
that
weird.
Mortis gets taught by Ryahn, I would try and kind of help you with that because like
Yeah,
you have to know yourself to be able to know magic and all that stuff.
that's
so.
true. And I would probably eventually identify as the outsider part of me more than most of them. But it is a weird case.
Well, we can ask.
But I probably wouldn't push
I will
it.
say you can again. Remember, you can visit the island, but you may not reside permanently on it if you are male.
Like, don't worry, don't
It's
worry.
Academy only accepts female students, but you guys could like visit.
I got in. I know the headmistress.
Yeah, it's just a weird case of
There's
like.
probably a
Have you told
picture
the
of
story
you.
of
There's
why?
probably a picture on the
The
wall.
what?
Have you told them the story of why you know the headmistress?
No, not yet.
Okay, it's
I feel like
good.
we'll have to ask that
They can
later.
come up on the boat because it's an island. Hey Porter, how do you know the headmistress?
I need more XP,
Well, it's
but I feel like that'd be a
long
good time. I feel like that'd be a good time for Leona to learn Primal, but that takes a while to get there.
Well, we'll see. We got a handful of cities to go through. Like there are quite a few, and some of them are more northern, so you would not end up there. But like I said, we can work through.
I think we should do that and then just be like.
Hello again, mistress.
Cross
As you
the
see,
bridge into the Polis League and keep meandering south.
But I think we should still
already
try to
have
make
some
sure we get
ideas
paid.
for
so.
bridging that together. Yeah.
but yeah, so Veritas, Witches Academy, the City of Tea. Was there any
Maybe
other?
we do some?
I think Ryahn said he wouldn't mind going to Roses because that's the city of swords and wits.
Yeah, let's hit between those then.
That'd probably be
I'm
more. That's more me saying it for my character, just because he does want to do something about duels.
Yeah, I know.
So.
Well,
But that
actually,
works out.
I also
Well,
want to do like a Assassin's Creed parkour shit, so we'll see how that goes with the Italian city.
We'll see
Well,
what cities we go to.
now a question, a serious question.
What?
We have been together. We've been getting together for a bit.
No,
we did
leave it closed.
We did a few jobs. What do you say we all make this official, aye?
I agree. Wholehearted with that.
I have no objections. It's been wonderful meeting all of you, and I enjoy the learning opportunities from Master Ryahn.
I guess I just made an assumption because you're the first people that actually like to be around me.
Well, you're a bit of a wild one there, Dragon Girl, but you have a good heart. And no, you can't ask for anything more than that. But
Thanks.
here's the thing. If we make this official and form a company, well, that means it's going to tie all our fights together. I'm sorry, I had a bit of the rumbly and the grumbly there. So that means my dreams become your dreams. Your dreams become my dreams. My enemies become your enemies. And your enemies become my enemies.
My dreams, I guess, are now yours.
Then I should probably mention something.
No need for that.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, you seem to be running from something. And much is plainly evident as your very vehement denial to return to the north.
He ran so far away, he couldn't get away.
But we all need to go into it knowing that that's what is going to happen. Like I said, we might be only 4 today, but someday we may be 20 or 100. We may have the power to move nations, stop wars or start them, decide how people live or die. You never know. The scions on fate are fickle. So,
Gwen just pokes her head out of the nearby cart you're standing next to. Technically, I think you decided if I live to die tonight. Just heads up.
Well, we never
Also,
wanted to kill you.
Sorry,
so.
but
Hey,
just points at her ears. I can.
No,
hear
I
you standing right there.
Now we know.
I understand.
I know.
You
The goal was we
realize
never
that.
going to kill you. We were just like hoping.
Like I
to
said,
make sure you didn't kill you. Yeah.
I know, Gwen, but speeches like this need a little bit of that, what they call it, panache? Panache. But,
Baguette.
but it's all like, but I think no matter what, it'd be a hell of a time. So, so Porter's gonna put, hand in the center. Who wants to go on an adventure?
I do. Hand out. It's like,
Ryan will put his hand out.
Mortis will put his hand in the center.
All right, we agreed.
Together.
all right, so and then I guess do we break or no?
Yeah, no, then, Porter's gonna go 1, 2, and just, throw everyone's hand in the air like hurrah.
Yeah. All right, so what are we naming ourselves?
I don't.
That sounds like an off-camera.
That sounds like a later problem.
That's also a good way to end the episode. Be like, what do we name ourselves?
How long does
That
it
can work.
fucking? How long did it fucking take us to name our group of D&D? Is it like 18 sessions?
Wait, we had a name.
Yeah, we did.
Eventually.
Obsidian Wing. Eventually.
Oh right, yeah. I have ideas, so I have suggestions.
Well, yeah, we can talk about that later.
Yeah.
So you can get paid for your stuff. I assume at some point you guys police back up the loot.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
we
I'm pretty
probably
sure we
you
can
guys
give it
gotta
back to the guard.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
To the guard, and the
Yeah.
guard can talk to the merchants
Yeah.
and find out what's stolen.
So we probably
And
can stay in the
we'll-
morning to do that. Yeah.
And we'll just ask the guard, like, we have stopped the thief, but the whereabouts of the thief is now, Adventurers Guild business. Just
Yeah, fair enough.
Mhm.
Okay, so you're paid 2,200 GP because that's the 2K for the job itself, and then 1 day's worth of expenses to divide amongst yourselves.
Right.
I think we choose 550. I think
550.
How much was it?
it's 2,200. Right?
2,200.
Yeah, so it'd be 550.
Yeah, it's 550.
There you go.
Jesus, I'm fucking rich.
I have 1,285 gold now.
Well, you might want to hold off until we actually get deeper into the
Oh, yeah.
Goals League.
I feel like on the tray at least, like I need to find a Damascene. I need to find Damascene to make it a sword as a gift for someone. I feel that's
Damascene is
start this.
technique.
Yeah, or okay. There's I need to find someone that can make a Damascene sword.
Well, you might be able to find someone down in the Boulders League, but Damascene blacksmiths are not cheap at all. But
It's kind of what I want to find a treasure map or maybe
I mean, I
someplace.
know a few people.
Well, if you're looking for treasure, going down towards the inland sea and the shade sea. Hell, I mean, if you guys are really looking for treasure, you could cross the cataract and go to the Saltlands.
I don't think we want to go. Where are the salt?
You want to go to the Saltlands? You don't want to go to spooky old Lemurian pyramids full of...
I don't wanna go to
I'm
the
actually
Saltlands.
okay not going to a desert for a while.
That's also... It's hot down south.
oh, I got over
That's-
1,000 too.
it-
Sick.
In case that hasn't come up, as a reminder, climate does not work like real life in Sphera. North is always colder, south is always hotter. The South Pole is a literal, I think I called it the molten waste in something. It's just literally just lava fields. Lava
Yeah,
forever.
there's no climate breakpoint. Yeah.
It doesn't wrap back around. And then if you go to the North Pole, that's Winter's Crown, and there's an eternal blizzard there.
There's not a
It's
Lich
so
King
blizzardy,
there,
in
so.
fact, it's like a solid wall. Allegedly, there's a city hidden inside.
There's no Lich King yet.
I mean, there is a Ghoul King though. Technically.
There's a Zombo Man, yeah, the Horned King. But that's in a different location. He lives in what is now called Necropolis.
Yeah, no, I am familiar with the Horned King.
He's chilling.
He's
just
over in
been
the
chilling.
Ghostlands, right?
Yeah, on the other side of the breach.
Yeah.
The Dread Reaches.
You probably have heard him somewhere.
I'm
I'm pretty sure all of you should have heard of him. He has been around since the fall.
Oh no, I meant he probably has heard the sounds of him in the distance or something.
Well, no, I was more feeling like I have probably beat the shit out of a lot of his goobers.
Also,
Is
probably
more
true.
than anything.
Yeah, probably of his minions. Yeah.
Skelemans do try and come out of the Ghostwood sometimes. But
Yeah,
okay. Anything you guys want to do with your newfound wealth right away? Because we will be breaking for probably a couple of weeks from this while I work on plot hooks and stuff.
I do want to get one more hand grenade.
That's fair. You have the cash. You know the hand
Well-
grenade merchant.
Yeah, it just makes my GP an even 1,300 if I do that.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna try again to make this goddamn bone mala.
Fair enough. Go for it.
Let's see. Maybe
I now have 4 hand grenades.
wait, I'm just checking my list of things I'd grab, and it's like, no. I guess
Hey,
a bag of
yes.
holding, but that's
Hey,
just like
that-
that's asking a lot.
You don't
of
really make
Ryan.
any time on that, but
I mean, so we're gonna probably be here past noon.
I mean, we have to help sort all the things back.
I mean,
out
you
of
could
the
do
house.
that probably while we're at the caravan, while we're in the caravan.
well, people who aren't, you have to sleep at some point. It's been a
Yeah.
busy day.
Yeah.
By the way,
Right.
if you're sleeping, make sure to
Start in the
scratch
morning.
your
Yeah.
screen and stuff.
I know, I'm assuming that this is while everyone's going shopping and stuff.
Yeah.
But this will
Sorting
still
out
take
stuff,
us
getting
6
your-
hours.
Honestly, none of my stuff is easy to get. It's all high. It's always expensive or it's high difficulty.
But let me pull up the crafting.
You guys probably have a nice breakfast with the Neff. Lots of fresh eggs.
Yes. I will help them cook.
Yeah, probably a round of omelets with like some chives, maybe some garlic.
I would definitely try and seek out anyone to talk to about arcane magic. If they have anyone in the caravan.
Who can't talk about arcane magic? That's the next
True,
thing.
but
Oh!
see if there's anyone a little more knowledgeable than like what they all can do.
They probably have a couple of people who are actual like trained spellblades, sorcerers, etc. Besides just like the weird natural magic tricks Neff can do.
Yeah.
What do I have? 3 advantage, right?
I
Yes,
can't.
you
I
do
can't
have
get a
advantage.
longbow yet because I need to
double
have
check the stats
4.
on
I need to have
this
4
thing
agility for that. Okay.
That's Neff artifacts. I got distracted. Good job, me.
Yeah, I
Yeah, you know what?
I can grab
This
right
is what
now,
I'm gonna do. I'm gonna spend 1. Wait, no, is it 1 or 2? Shit. I gotta look at this.
Actually,
Again.
well, you got a blank anyway, so it doesn't matter. But remember, you made a schematic for this, so you decrease this by 1.
Fuck, that's
actually.
right. I forgot, but
Could you reroll?
You rolled a
Ruby?
blank, so
I rolled the blank, so I'm not gonna fucking worry about it. But yes, I
Yeah.
did forget. GenSekai. Let me see here. I can scroll back up to crafting.
any results on a
There you go.
crafting check.
Yeah, okay, yeah, no, it's 2 to reduce it by 1, which I will. And then that means decrease, so that'll become a E0 Mala, which is nice.
Yep.
I will save me that, so that leaves me 1. I will add a blue to my next divine check, and let me see if there's anything I wanted to make enchanted that I could use that immediately on. Let me see here. I did want to make a healing amulet, but I would actually have to buy mats for that.
True. I mean, you guys did just get paid, so.
Oh, Aren, are you going to be doing a shopping trip here?
I mean, do we want to do shopping trip before we go, or do we want to do it at like the next city we go to?
I'll probably do the next city because
I mean, Veritas is like 3 days from here, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like nothing I have is I can.
Well, yeah,
pay
we'll
for it, it's all
definitely do
those-
another shopping trip probably next session, next time we do it, just to get all the things that people might have thought about during the interim and all that stuff.
I have
You'll probably
just
get
enough
a
to
slight
get.
benefit
Yeah,
because
I have
Veritas
just enough
is
to
a
get like
capital
the 2
city,
things
so.
I need, but it's like I.
Yeah, we should
I'll have to
probably.
wait till next
Okay,
week
yeah,
for
no,
it.
I will then.
I mean, I'll be realistic. The next thing I kind of want isn't something I can buy. So
Because like the next thing I wanted to get was like
I need
a
to figure out a way
Wudow
to
and
get
a
my
balanced
bone
scope for it, but I need to be able to do that anyway. So.
I need to figure out how to get my bone horse.
Bone horse, bone horse, bone
I want to get
horse.
them out too, but that's a lot expensive too. So. that's why-
But, well, if we're not going to worry about too much shopping, Porter will probably load up on food and stuff to last us 3 days. Which won't be that expensive. But, no, let's see there. Nah, everything on my list except for a mithril shield is pretty up there. Well,
Oh right, your shield can have attachments. What attachments go on shields?
I think you could put a symbol on it.
no, that's not a
No.
sword.
That's divine.
Yeah, it's only the.
No, my sword is already fully it kitted out.
But I did want to actually make. I did want to work on making my new dire boar brigadine. But let me double check something real quick here. Big yawn.
Sorry.
It's fair. We've been going for a
I
while. We're
had a bit-
at 2.5
like-
hours.
I would say a bit to me was like I don't know why this came to me, but I have a bit of every time Leona like screws at something, it's like she like pulls out like unfolds her character sheet out of her like one of her best pockets and just looks at it and then tries to like put her finger to where like the skill is and tries to put it, but there's no XP, so it keeps the XP symbol keeps flashing.
yeah.
There's not enough. It's like damn it.
Okay,
Just
so
wanna get bigger.
I forget. Is it okay? So hang on. So leather is 3. So it'd be half of that. So it'd be 0, 1, 2, 3. So that'd be average to make the leather, and then I could probably. Okay. So I don't know how long this is gonna take, but would you guys allow Porter to work a while on getting working on some leather armor and then making himself the dire boar leather brigadine before we set out?
I mean,
I
sure.
I will say, are
Ryan
you sure
does
you
have
want to do
some
that
stuff that
before
he'll
you
be-
set out? Because remember, you got a 3-day trip. You could do that in the cart ride over.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Ryan was going to do with his. He was going to try and make his magical tomb on the trip. So
Oh, okay.
I was gonna do something similar with some stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
because
yeah,
you guys will probably
but-
take shifts at the cart as usual. So
Yes.
Most of mine is a purely because I don't believe helms have any actual mechanical value.
yeah, no, there are a couple of specific helmets, but it's just because this is a gamified universe. This is lit RPG. You can choose to wear your hat or not,
But yeah,
which
no.
means most adventurers do not wear helmets because it's much cooler the other way.
All right, then that means I'm going to. I'll do this off camera because I don't necessarily need to. I'm just going to pay market price for it, but I'll buy enough food for all of us for the next 3 days, and I will protect this fucking chili recipe. I swear to God.
All right, fair enough.
But no, that's it for
Still
me
haven't
then.
found quite the right balance.
No.
Okay. Anything further we want to bring up on the Goobus?
The goobus.
I want to tell them like my first idea for a group name just to get it out there. But hey,
No, we can talk about that when we're not
Nah, nah.
recording.
Yeah, because what I do want to possibly talk about on recording is I want to ask, because this was technically a playtest. This is a first actual pragmatic crack at playing this hack. Obviously, there have been some things that have come up that we have directly addressed with like the rules as I have written them, like organizing, spec trees and other stuff like that. But overall, if you guys have any comments, questions, anything you want to raise about the setting, I should say itself, because core rules are core rules. How we doing?
I
honestly,
think
the only thing that comes to do you want to go ahead then?
No, go ahead, X.
Because the only thing right now at the moment, I maybe think a bit harder about it, but I think that mostly just a lot of I think things I have like not issues with, or just like I guess complaints or just thoughts about, or mostly comes from just us being early level or being like early.
Yeah, I understand because we were way over leveled in our Star Wars game, which was our last game like this. So I can understand you being like, "Damn, I
It's
don't have
weird
any
where
of
it's
my
like, oh
cool
wait,
shit
Genesis
anymore."
is funner. We're like, I guess it makes you actually feel better for having longer campaigns where you actually get to do things.
Yeah.
Different to some systems.
Okay, Lucky, you were saying something.
Overall, I am enjoying this. I do think there has been an issue with the dice have been boning us unnecessarily. I did literally roll 8 failures on a formidable check, which is very, very painful. But that's not necessarily the game's fault. And I am enjoying this. It's an opportunity to role play more, and I do think, because we have a generic fantasy setting based off of, isekai's tropes, it's easier to get into roleplay and whatnot than it was before. Star Wars, for me, always felt kind of weird trying to roleplay because I felt like there was always this setting knowledge.
It's always about trying to be a reference
an
instead of being heart.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lore and implied, like, even though we said it in the Clone Wars and I didn't really try to like make it tied to the meta plot, there's still like 7 seasons of that TV show and 3 movies,
And we went like 4 seasons, honestly.
Yeah, but it's dense, and I understand that, right?
So,
it requires
I
a certain kind of like
Like
honestly, I think role playing wise for Star Wars, this is completely unrelated, but I will say it anyway. Like role playing for Star Wars, I almost feel like our previously longest running game, the Mayhem Squad game, that worked much better for role playing because you guys were just you started as weird hybrid characters, just kind of bumming around on the fringes. And then kind of like expanded to like, yeah, no, we'll join the rebellion, we'll do stuff, but a lot of it was just you guys were still doing the same fucking around doing whatever type stuff.
My 2 cents of that is because as Leona, I have a goal I want to do instead of camo where it's like I'm here to do the job, which is different. It's a very different thing where it's a circular thing. Leona, there's a goal and a route, which is very different for me.
Well, and I think it goes to what Lucky said, where like this kind of like deliberately written to be generic, lighter toned, referential, like the references are built into the story structure and the setting, a lot of the gags and stuff. It's a lot easier to just casually slip in a role play and like Lucky said, he's like, hey, do I need to do anything or can I just say that it's a flying elbow? And I'm like, yeah, I don't care. You can say it's a flying elbow. That's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I also like the bit of I could just complain about the mechanics in character.
True, yeah, because we are going with the lit RPG tropes. You can just complain about the mechanics. These guys are too high level. Their armor's too good. But anything else, playtesting wise, you feel a need to rattle battle about?
I don't think so. I think that maybe some suggestion for stuff that we might want to look at, kind of testing out next time was we didn't really get into any social combat or social conflicts really.
Which
So
I think
that
will
might
come up
be
next
Yes.
time. Yeah.
If I may,
there was definitely an opportunity for that with this story. You guys just kind of ended up not necessarily brute forcing it, but you definitely went the more investigatory route, and then we're just kind of like, okay, well, we're gonna turn everything into a chase, kind of.
We finessed it.
Like, if I'm gonna be
Yeah.
real, like I don't know how comfortable this group should be with social checks, because I don't think we necessarily have a lot of social skills and a lot of social defense skills in our pocket.
don't
It's
have
definitely
trees
true.
that
You
I don't
guys
have
don't
any trees that give me it, so yeah.
shitload of vigilance right now, which is one of the skills.
Yeah, vigilance is like I could do interrogating in terms of social combat and stuff,
So like,
but in terms of like social niceties, I
I have
don't
one
have the
present,
ability
so I have
do
to
it.
like invest a lot to get.
so it's like, and like
I was just,
well, sorry, please go.
yeah, I'm not saying that we're necessarily like best suited for it, but it should be something that we kind of come up and see how our party deals with, even if we're not fully suited for it, just to kind of
Test
make
it out.
It works well with the game system. And if we do get more powerful, like there are going to be things that we can't muscle our way through, so we will have to kind of learn.
True. We just don't have a
And
social
there's
so-
definitely opportunities. Like, obviously, there are talents for that kind of thing, but there are items. That was even one of the things I added was the allure potion. You know, you can get better at social stuff like that. You know, you guys have investigated using compel in different ways and like gift of the gab and that kind of stuff. There's definitely opportunities out there, and a wide variety of skills. Like, there's a lot of options for social encounters. You know, that are not. It's not just, okay, I roll charm to make my argument. I roll charm to make my argument. You know, you can use all the breadth of social skills and kind of go back and forth on some things.
I think I'm going to invest in like skullduggery, streetwise, and deception, just so I have like that
there's a
covered if
whole,
we have
whole
to. So
chapters
I
on
can at least
social
do
encounters.
illegal talking.
Like, I plan on picking up like, I do have charm. I have 2 points of charm, coercion, and probably some vigilance.
If I get
Spoiler,
skill, I'll
I'm
go for that.
planning on picking up vigilance and leadership, and that's about it.
Yeah, and Aren, you're gonna be doing negotiation, right?
In negotiation, I do have some charm already, so, and I can get coercion and leadership as well, which are all class skills. So I'll probably focus most in negotiation with maybe a little bit of charm and leadership to back up the others.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say another thing that's interesting about social encounters is those can much more easily play directly into your character's motivations.
Yeah.
Like, and NPCs' motivations as well. You know, that's something we kind of hinted
Yeah.
at when you guys interacted with Miles Strongheart. Like, he had a whole slew of stuff. Oh, yeah, that reminds me. I was going to actually... I did not actually sketch out Gwen's motivations. If she comes back as a returning character, I'll probably
male
do
Strongheart?
That,
You mean
the
Chief
yeah.
Justice?
I have to ask.
No, not male Strongheart.
Do I get the career skills for mage or for rather
No.
wizard? I don't.
No.
I forgot the name.
Only
yeah,
the
no.
specialization.
Only the spec
Okay.
skills.
It's only for the
Yeah.
tree you bought.
Yeah, that's so
Man, I forgot I put
Magic Fencer gets vigilance and leadership, and Knight gets vigilance and leadership. So I'm getting vigilance and leadership.
Yeah, they stay cheap for you. But yeah, so her stat line was pretty simplistic. It was obviously a little overtuned than you guys as a nemesis, you know. And she has a strong strain threshold for social encounters, but they didn't really come up a lot.
Again, I kind of want her to be eventually like our main NPC character.
Oh, I was gonna make a joke
Okay.
about
I
was gonna make about fucking throwing her in the fucking what the fuck's it called? I think it's just called the hospital, just to fucking get her kleptomania off, because that's what she clearly had.
I can keep that in mind for future motivations and stuff. But yeah, so you guys will be taking some slightly more urbanite adventures. Though I like I said, I have ideas for traveling and for reasons to get you guys to go places and do various adventures, possibly ship-based ones. Though, like I said, maybe we'll take a little bit of a pause before that.
Let me get some points in writing first.
I mean, out of character. I already have that. Out of character, I would be fine if you guys actually want to go north. I'm fine with you forcing me. It's just in character, Mortis would be wary.
Nah, like I said, Porter does actually have a reason to want to head deeper into the Polis League.
Yeah.
And he wants to see the students. He wants to see the students again at the Witches.
Ryahn is definitely more in favor of being in more civilized lands. So
I'm up for that too, because I need to. As soon as I get XP, I'm probably gonna work on some more bits for Leona, but I really want to work towards her getting primal, because I feel like that'd be fun to sort of like learning that from Witches. That'd be fun. But
Great. Okay. If there's nothing else to bring about on the microphone, we will cut the session here.
All right.
20 XP, everybody. It was you accomplished your goals. We really didn't faff around, and as evidenced by the fact that this is only, I think gameplay was only about 2.5 hours.
Goal accomplished.
So, yeah. All right. In that case, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Everybody listening at home, please check out what is the name of Wild Talents again, Lucky?
The Grand Voyager game.
Okay. So check out Wild Talents, Grand Voyager, whatever naming scheme we come up for that for SEO.
You get to see Omega be a player character.
Yeah, you get to, and I immediately sense that I'm going to have the same thing that happened with me in D&D. I'm going to immediately turn into Team Mom. But I'm going to be like sassy Team Mom.
All I remember
I'm going to
is,
grab you guys by the ears a lot.
Mel's roommate, so.
Yeah.
Mel has a nice glowing roommate.
Yeah.
Literally.
But yeah, I just feel like given the general player attitudes of the characters you've built.
So
that
I just thought about it.
Well, hang on, guys. I want to end this recording so we can just faff about. So.
All right. Fair enough.
Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tune in our future adventures. We'll see you guys later. Good night.
Later.